There's Phil.
Guys know is we're going to return to Mario and Sonic at the 2012 Olympic Games,
Oh no.
which is perfect because that coincides with the actual Olympic Games that are starting up over the course of this week, right? So it's pretty awesome that we're going to have all these things coinciding at the same time. Anyway, I hope that you guys are excited for tonight. This should be fun. This is the epic rage quit. The rage quit moment is coming. If we have time, if you guys would like to watch some of the review I did of the game, we could do that too. But that's totally up to you guys if you want to watch clips of that or not. But I'm down for this. However, I am a little sad. And here's why I'm a little sad.
Yo, big ups,
They
Zoomy.
still have not announced Marvel vs. Capcom Collection's release date at EVO. I've been waiting all weekend for this information, and they still haven't done it. They're apparently doing, like, the end of the tournament right now. Like, it's the finals or whatever. And it's like, dude, when are they going to announce this shit? Are they going to announce this shit? What is going on? All right? Like, everyone was anticipating it all weekend. They have it there. They ran tournaments on it.
There we go.
Why are you not announcing this? But no, there's nothing as of yet.
Big ups, Ghost.
We're hoping by the end of tonight we'll have information because I want to freaking I gotta find the official account of Marvel vs. Capcom. They have one. But I gotta find it. Here it is. So, nothing. I'm on the way. I'm going to keep checking their account. And obviously, if they announce it at EVO, I know the craving is real. Like, I seriously want to play that collection this week. I was hoping that it would come out and I'd play it tomorrow. Seriously, I'm like dying. I was like, yeah, I'll play it tomorrow. That'd be epic. That was something good to be something to do good for this week for something new. Because if not, we got to figure out tomorrow what we're doing Tuesday because we got to start something new and I don't know what to start. The trailer for Terry and Street Fighter 6 was just released. Oh, yeah? Well, he's not coming out till fall, correct? So we still got a ways to wait for him. Yes, Haseo, you got the rewind. There you go. For people who are hitting 6 months now as a member here, you're going to get the new double rewind symbol.
I'm doing
chat,
good, brother.
Really
Thank
awesome.
you.
No gameplay at all. Well, then what's the point of the trailer? It's a waste of time. Enough of that. Get that out of there. Instead, talk about the MVC collection. That's what we need. Oh, man, it really sucks. I'm serious. I was like counting on it. I was like, it's going to come out tomorrow. So tomorrow it looks like we're going to be doing Fallout 4 and Stardew Valley, which is fine. But I don't know what we're going to do Tuesday. I really don't know what I want to do because if we start something new, we only have a month to do it. And I don't know what's a short game we could stick in there, right? I don't know. Yeah, my review for Dark Souls 1 got a ton of views. Notably because, again, it was the first game that I really had rage quit like that. I still gave it respect in the review, but people were like, why are you reviewing it if you didn't finish it?
Yeah, that's a weird thing to do.
What's the word on the street tonight, folks? What's everyone talking about? What's going on? I want to chat with you a little bit before we start. Before we finish up with the retro react.
Yeah, what's the word on the street?
Is that when it starts? The Olympics start in 5 days? Perfect. So our retro react of Mario and Sonic for next week will be perfectly timed then. Awesome. I'm excited for that. What's up, Gabriel? How are you tonight? Good evening. What is up? What is up? How was dinner? Oh, pretty good. We had marinated chicken thighs. It was actually marinated in a like a jerk marination, like Jamaican jerk style. So it was salty, tangy, and it had this other flavor to it as well. It was pretty darn good. We have them in the slow cooker too. And slow cooker makes them like meat fall off the bone, so it was super tasty. No, I don't know about a game called The Banishers. Don't know what that is. Indeed, it was yummy. Indeed. You guys are quiet tonight. What's going on? Why are you guys clamming up? It's time to talk. It's time to hang out. We're going to hang out and watch Dark Souls 1 and finish it up, guys. Time to get social here on the stream. How dare you? You had fried rice, crispy pork belly, char siu barbecue pork, and a mini cauliflower for dinner. That's ridiculous. You ate way too much food. Not acceptable. All right, King Michael is ready. Who's ready for tonight? Ugh. Brian says, it's making me crazy. Hope it comes out soon. I own the OG copy. You're talking about the Marvel collection, right? Yeah. Same, man. Like, I've been waiting ever since they announced it. I got so excited. You know, like, Evo, they're going to have it there. They ran tournaments on it. It's ready to go. It got rated by the ESRB this week. Like, there's no reason for it not to be sold. So I wonder what's going on. Aseo, thank you for gifting 10 memberships tonight. Congrats to the following people: Corey, Infel, Theris Dude 69, Ludacris, Scarborough Man, God Zik 117, Frog Machine, Asheron, Peter, and Burnt Zapato. Congrats to all of you. Enjoy your memberships. And in fact, how about this? I'll drop 5 members on the chat right now. 5-member bomb coming from me. Here we go. Congrats to the following people. Oh, Haseo, you didn't do that, so it was a fake? It was a fake person doing it? All right, I'll just ban them then, if it wasn't really you. Cool. Thanks for telling me. It was a fake Haseo. All right. So let's go ahead and hide, user, and remove. But mine are legit. Congratulations to Double J, Derek, Aragorn, Pizza Parker, and Jeezy Plays. There you go. Enjoy, guys. Those are legit gifted memberships from me. Also, thank you to Dan the Man. 6 months as a member of the channel. I appreciate that, Dan. Thank you, Haseo, for telling me about the imposter. I always get rid of the imposters. I don't know what an English waffle is. I've never had one. I never heard of it. No, I've not watched any Street Fighter Evo. I may try to watch some of it, get caught up with it when it gets uploaded to like YouTube, but I haven't seen it yet. Well, oddly enough, 2 Eds in the top 6. And I guess that means Ed's way better than I think people gave him credit for, right? I feel that way. Like when I play Ed, I feel like he's pretty good. Like at first I didn't think Ed was a big deal, but the more Eds I play, I'm like, yeah, I think there's something to this guy. I do. I think there's something to this character. And I think that he's actually been underrated, and now people at Evo are like, oh shit, he's actually really good. What's up, Darth Galbach? Good evening. How are you? I'm sorry to hear you got sunburned, King Michael. Hopefully it doesn't hurt too bad. Are there any Bisons in top 6? I don't think there are, right? And that's weird because everyone claimed that Bison was so overpowered. So how did no Bisons make it to top 6? No, I have not had jerk chicken and waffles. Nope. Will I try Ed? No. Too late. Too late to try Ed. I missed him. I skipped him, remember? Everyone wanted me playing Tekken, so I did. All right. Anything else you guys want to discuss before we begin tonight? I know, I'm ready to see the rage quit, too. I'm ready to laugh. You know it's going to be funny. This was my first real rage quit. I never really quit many or any games until, like, this was the first notable one in my entire history as a YouTuber. You're taking off, Cracker Jacks? All right, have a good night, man. I did ban the fake Haseo. He's gone. All right, guys, so you know the deal. Tonight, we're going to chill and hang out as we watch back the parts of Dark Souls 1 that are left. I think there's 8 parts left. I think it was like a 65 or 66 part playthrough. We will definitely, finish this tonight. And, no, Darth Gobak, we're finishing it tonight. This is the end. This is the rage quit. There's nothing past this, so we're finishing it tonight. Okay? Lots of interaction. You guys want to tag me in chat? You want to talk about certain topics or what's going on? I'm open to that. It's going to be social atmosphere. Any contributions tonight, greatly appreciated. You know my goal is to hit 50 bucks on every stream I do in tips. Then I consider it, I did a good stream. So if you could support the stream tonight, that would be great. Tips would be very appreciated. All those super chats, memberships, gifted memberships are all appreciated as well, okay? And by the way, if any of you are watching EVO and they do this announcement, or if you hear the announcement about this Marvel vs. Capcom collection, definitely tell me about it. All right? I 100% want to hear about it. Okay. Are we ready to start? No, I haven't seen any of EVO. I'm busy. I'm working. It's a normal day for me. I'm not just sitting around watching EVO all day. I'm doing my usual thing. Okay. Okay, we ready to begin? All right, here we go, everybody. All right. Everyone out there, it is time for the retro react of Dark Souls 1 to conclude. Tonight here on DSP Throwback, we're doing it. We're finishing it up. The playthrough originally was like 60-something parts. I want to say like 65, 66 parts. If you do my old math from back then, it's probably around, 7, 8 hours. You're going to see tonight, this is it. This is the epic rage quit. And the reason that this is epic is because back then, I wasn't known as the guy who rage quit anything. I didn't really play hyper difficult games. This is the first one, really. So I always beat whatever I played. It wasn't a big deal to get through a lot of the mainstream AAA games I was playing because they were pretty easy. Let's be honest. AAA games have been more and more dumbed down over the years, correct? So this was notably the one big rage quit of that era that I did. Interestingly enough, after I rage quit the game, I reviewed it anyway. So we're going to see how time takes us tonight. I think we have 8 parts left to watch, each part around 10 minutes long. So depending on time, maybe we will watch the review, which is 30 minutes long. I doubt we'll watch the whole thing. Maybe we'll skim through it. It's really up to you guys. But if you remember, last time around, we had just arrived at Blighttown. I'm just at the entrance, the main entrance to it. And I'm trying to get in, and there's these freaking giant guys with clubs that keep pummeling me. There's guys with blow darts that are hitting me with poison. And I also can't see, which doesn't really help when you can't see what the heck you're trying to do, So it's like everything at once, and it's causing me to have increased building rage as I play. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how bad it escalates in the next 8 parts or so. All right? All right, here we go. If my controller works, sorry. Okay. There we go. Boy, this guy fucking, seriously, he gets raged. By the way, how does it sound? How does that sound? Does that sound good? Or is that too loud? Let me know how that sounds on the stream, okay?
I come down here, he fucking comes after me earlier.
much stamina it takes just to block with the shields. Oh my god, man. It sounds good?
Fuck you.
Because really that's what I should be doing. I should be blocking and hitting, and then everyone taking any health.
What does this one say?
It takes all my stamina.
Try lying in ambush. It's a bad...
Sounds like I sucked all the helium out of a balloon. That's pretty
bad
accurate,
advice.
actually. That's how my audio sounded back there on my camera.
You recovered. Good for you.
That's why, originally, if you remember, for like the first year I made videos, I wasn't ever on camera, ever. Like, I didn't do face cam, I didn't do vlogging, nothing. So people didn't know what I looked like. And then, after I did the face reveal, like, legit, a lot of people were freaking out. They were like, dude, that totally doesn't sound like you. Like, you don't look how you sound, right? Now, I'm actually using, like, a quality
Wait, he's blaming his
microphone
audio?
to hear more accurately how my voice actually sounds, that I do actually have a little bit of deepness in my voice. I mean, yes, I'm high-pitched voice, but, you know, I have some bass and stuff in my voice. You couldn't hear that on the old cameras. The old cameras are like the lowest quality mic available, so it was very bad audio, you know? It didn't really pick up how things sounded.
No, it doesn't make you sound like that, though, like all nasally like that. That's your voice, though.
He roars. A guttural roar.
What the fuck? Are you telling me I wasn't holding the shield? Because I definitely was.
Wow, he says the same shit now, dude. That's crazy.
That's why I fell. And again, you see how ridiculous it is, how much stamina it takes? It's like, oh my god, man. I don't know why I'm not healing.
Fucking
I'm standing there
asshole.
roaring. What a dummy. Look how bad that heal spell is.
Okay.
Derek,
So
you're
kill the third
welcome.
one, then I gotta not get hit by that guy with the fucking poison dart and not get bit.
Darth
Yeah,
Dollbox,
same-
do I even make it to the boss here? Well, I'm not going to spoil. If you've never seen
Same
this, I'm totally not
exact
spoiling for you guys.
excuses.
Come on, you fuck. I don't want to hear you scream. I want you to fucking come fight me. Fight me like the giant sack of shit you are that drops a fucking dung pie.
Keep in mind, I didn't even know that backstabbing existed or anything. I didn't understand the mechanics, so
There you go. Fuck
I didn't
off.
know how you're supposed to lock on, go behind, and backstab, right?
Dumbass.
Yeah, that's the basic healing
Alright.
incantation or whatever. It's for, like, cleric
I'm
class or
gonna
whatever.
pull these guys.
It's a faith
You
spell.
can pull one at a time, but... Come on, you a-holes. Here we go. Fuck you. They give you 150 souls each, which actually, in comparison to those big dudes, that's not that bad. Like, the big dudes give you 300, but they can kill you with 2 hits. These guys, at least, they're pretty much normal enemies. Here we go.
Look at this guy.
You can pull them one by one. It ain't that bad. And they get staggered, too. That's the other thing. You hit them once and they can't fucking do nothing about it.
Right. Yuri asked, was I drunk for some of the old recordings? Not something like this. The things that I would drink for example, if there was like a midnight release of a DLC or an expansion or a digital game, if I was pulling like an all-nighter and I would tell people, like if there was a premiere of like Call of Duty was coming out and I went and got it from the store, then I would come home and drink and play through the whole campaign in one sitting, stuff like that. My older playthroughs, like 2008, 2009, it was way more common. When I started doing it more for work, it wasn't as common. And this definitely was a daytime game, so no, I never drank and played Dark Souls during this.
They gotta wait there and block. Those fucking big dudes don't give a shit.
Yeah, this whole area you gotta run through with his shield up, because the blow darts hit you from off screen. You're like, what? And you get poisoned out of nowhere.
Shooting those darts, man. He ain't even here now. Are you serious?
He walked
he ain't
away.
here this time? He's not. Be wary of the right. There's nothing there.
No, there is. He's around the corner there.
Here we
See?
go.
They're all coming.
Hold one.
Oh, the frame rate. Terrible. Look at that. Chugging.
So far, so good. If I do this carefully, I may be able to fucking get through it. can't see nothing though. Everything's pitch black in here, dude. Be wary of stabbing in the back. Yeah, you stab in the back here, they fucking eat your brain. Alright, where am I going? There's a couple different ways. This way there's an enemy. Which is probably the right way.
Look at the frame rate. Oh my god. That's not my camera. That's the game running like that on PS3.
4 hits to kill these assholes.
That is so bad.
What the fuck? Yo, his body's writhing all over. Alright. Now there's a ladder over here, right? That's what the guy crawled down. There's 2 dudes. 3 dudes. Is it even worth it? I wonder what's over there. Is it worth fighting those guys?
No, if you haven't noticed, I am locking on now. Here we are at the very end, and I'm actually locking on finally. It took so many parts.
What does this fucking message say? Be wary of stabbing in the back. Yes, I know.
Yeah, there's a guy right there. I see him. Look, there he is. They're trying to backstab you.
Fuck you. What? Yo, I swear to God, I did not press R1. I swear to God, my hand was nowhere near that button. That game just did that for no reason. Wow. That's a problem. What the fuck was that?
Probably bad input queuing, which still happens in Elden Ring. It was happening to me yesterday when I beat the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC in Elden Ring. I was getting extra swings that I didn't want. I'm like... okay.
Fuck, yeah, this is crazy. Instant death falls everywhere. Oh, the light just changed.
Yeah, the weird lighting changes too in Blight Town. That's right.
Oh, thanks for coming, asshole.
Look at how bad this is running. Oh my god.
There goes my frame rate into the toilet.
Exactly.
My frame rate is
Blight
balls
Town
right
man.
now. I'm so nervous of like jumping down to places.
Well, I should be.
I'm afraid that like I'm gonna get fucked. Like right here, if I jump down, I bet that floor falls out and you die or some shit. It looks like it. That looks like a collapsible floor right there, dude. That so looks like a collapsible floor. Large soul of a nameless soldier.
No, Generation Z, neither of those are news. We need news about the MVC collection. If you have news about that, let me know. Otherwise, that other stuff is not news. It's non-news.
Lying in ambush ahead. Yep, there's a couple of them. See them? Shit. One of them's sitting inside of a pot, it looks like. What the fuck is that?
Yep, he's in the pot. Look at him.
Well, that pissed them off.
Oh, no.
What the hell just happened?
Don't
Yo, he
fall.
fell. He fell off, but I stayed up here.
Damn, I thought I was going to fall, dude. Coming back up. Oh, shit. I landed on him for 189 damage.
That worked out. That worked out surprisingly well. I'm going to go back up, though. Make sure I didn't miss anything.
Yeah, the original, I'm telling you guys, the original, it ran so poorly.
I'm so nervous. I know I'm going to die and lose all these souls.
Yeah,
This sucks.
it sucks because this is such a good game, but it ran so poorly. And like, dude, why'd they release it like that? Especially because you know it's such an ultra hard game. You need it to run well, and it just doesn't run well. Like, oh man, it's disappointing. Thank you, Juicy Booch, for the first super chat of the night. Let me get you on the leaderboard.
Treasure ahead. We're down there. I see treasure. I'm afraid to go down there to get it. I heard a dude walking around. Where the fuck is he? Oh, he's below me.
Oh no, as of now, no tips have come in. Someone says, can you read my tip? There are none. So if you're saying you tipped, you're fibbing, or it didn't go through for some reason, there's nothing here for me to read right now.
He's directly below me. come up this ladder or what? Yeah, I think he is. Oh, he saw me at the top and he didn't come up. Here he comes. Nope, he's coming up and dropping back down.
What the hell is
I gotta let him
glitched?
climb up so I can kill him. Landed on his ass.
Still not dead.
Come back up this ladder so I can kill you, you fucker. Come on, get up this ladder. Being an asshole.
Oh my god. What's he
Yeah,
doing? He climbs up and
won't
goes
come
back
up the
down.
ladder. Is he bugged or what?
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's bugged. Yeah, he won't come up the ladder. He's being stupid. See? He climbs up and then drops back down. Look at him.
Look.
What a well-programmed game. I'm sure this is
Oh my
intentional,
God.
right, everyone?
Yeah, I know that is weird. Fed Rogers says it's weird how we can like super chats here on this channel, but we can't on your other channel, DSP Gaming, the main one. Yeah, and the thing is, like, there's been all these features that they've been rolling out slowly. They changed the look of the channel. They made everything rounded. They made it so that you could do multiple thumbnails per video, and you could run a test to see which is the best. They just launched the new AI music removal tool. So all of those are all across all my channels. Yet the ability to like super chats is only on this and the React channel and not on DSP Gaming. It makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Fuck you, asshole. I have no fucking idea where I'm supposed to be going here. I get the feeling I'm going the wrong way. See a bunch of dudes ahead. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, really? 672 says on some channels, chatters can leave comments on super chats. I never seen that before. That's not on any of my channels. Wow.
So
It's gonna work.
let's walk over here. I'm very fucking careful. I'm gonna read all these messages, but I see a couple dudes I might be able to pull. I walk very
I
slowly.
think the dogs are coming. I think the dogs are where I like completely
Are you
freak
kidding
out.
me?
I'm toxic. Look, he got me. Look, there's the blood darts. Wow, dude. How cheap
Well,
is
he's
that?
playing into the meme.
Yo,
What?
You can reach me from that far, and it's a perfect shot.
Wow.
Wow, dude, that's fucking cheap bullshit.
How insane is that?
Now
you
I'm
can't
really
see.
fucked. I'm
You can't
completely
even see
and
what's
utterly
going on.
fucked because I just used 2 of my fucking items that I really needed to be saving up.
Oh my god.
And I just
Hope you're having a
twice
good
by
lunch break,
accident,
Mark.
So I'm triple fucked now. How am I
Yeah,
supposed to
first stream
fight
was
those
great,
guys
Mark.
when I got a guy up there who's fucking shooting poison at me? Where is he anyway? Can I even get to him from here? It doesn't look like I can.
No, the Why Am I Toxic meme is from my
So
second
pretty
run,
much
not this
you're
one.
completely fucked. You cannot kill this guy who's shooting poison at you. Can't even see him from over here. Yet you have to get up to these 2 other guys.
Add the gamer says, what's up with all the non-announcements at EVO? Yeah, I know. There's like no real news coming out of EVO right now, which is disappointing. Are the arrows tracking? Do you want to know the truth? Yes, in Dark Souls 1, at least the old version, I don't know about the current versions. Yes, the arrows would track. Like, they would shoot an arrow. If you kept walking, the arrow would hit you anyway. And it's like, how? How does that even make sense? But they did. It would actually track you. It was that broken. And OMG, thanks. He says, I love your streams. Thank you, OMG. Okay.
Bullshit.
I think
I mean, I
the
could
best way to
crossbow
avoid it is
one
to
of them
run full
far
speed
away.
or roll. But of course, you can't see where you're going in Blighttown, so how are you supposed to avoid it? It doesn't even make sense. I should just acknowledge I'm going to get poisoned
that
again.
way.
I'm definitely getting poisoned here.
Oh,
Yep,
look,
there it
this guy's
is.
shooting. Look, non-stop. Non-stop poison darts. You can't
Where'd he
see
go?
You really can't see him. Look. He's completely invisible up there.
It's an invisible poison dart guy. He's not rendering, but he's still hitting me with the darts. I got 500 souls. I don't even know why. Did you see that? They just appeared out of nowhere.
This fucking sucks. I think this guy. Here we go. I pulled him. I gotta move backwards though. Fuck, this fucking sucks.
See how nervous I am? Because I don't want to get poisoned again. So I'm super nervous. Oh, really? Mark says he had a limited time McDonald's Steakhouse Stack Burger in Southern Australia. It tastes better than other McDonald's burgers. I've never heard of it. I don't even know if they have it here. Look at the frame rate chopping up. Oh, he grabs me
and bites me. Oh my god. Complete
unblockable
nonsense.
grab.
That is complete fucking nonsense.
Dark Gullbox, as funny as this is, Dark Souls really was this dark. Yeah, the original, original version,
Good.
not the new version. What is it? The remastered version? Not that version. In the original Dark Souls, Blighttown actually is this dark. I think they actually tweaked it for the remastered version to make it brighter because more people were not then playing it. It was a more famous game. But this original actually runs like, it runs poorly, the frame rate's terrible, and it's dark as shit. You can't even see what's going on.
It looks like
it's
you
really
could.
bad.
You fucking die though.
At the Gamer, I haven't watched any of Evo, so I'm not going to be disappointed with it. I wasn't expecting anything from it. I want an MVC announcement. I'm waiting for the MVC collection announcement, but there hasn't been one, so I guess there is none.
Sniper spot. Oh fuck, what is that thing down there? A hideous mutant plant of some sort. Look at it.
Haha, that stupid thing. That stupid thing that only shows up here and nowhere else. What is the point of that?
Ugh. Alright, enough with the sniper spot. Go away.
Derek, yes, I still have my PS3, but it's bricked. It doesn't work. It doesn't connect to the internet at all, so it's worthless.
Jesus Christ, I got so many fucking... Oh, I got no arrows. Fuck.
No, torches don't help in Blighttown. You still can't see.
So much for that idea. I was going to try to snipe it, but I have no arrows.
No, I'm not under-equipped and I'm not under-leveled for the area. This is just Blighttown.
Jesus Christ, look at that.
This is how it is. This is the progress you're actually supposed to make in the game. I'm going in the right order. Don't get me wrong, there are ways that you could go around and do things differently, but this is the easier way. The other way to go is actually much harder. The other way to go, you have to fight drakes and shit early, which you're not supposed to do. So this is the easier way to go to do this. Generation Z says, I want to say you are right in saying Terry Bogard is the next DLC character. He is. I thought so. That's what they originally said. They said Akuma, Bison. No, they said Bison, Terry, Mai, Elena. I swear that's what they originally said. But I don't know. People argued with me about it.
Well, he's probably wrong then. I mean, people are arguing.
There's all kinds of enemies down there. There's bugs. There's 100 bugs down there. Holy shit.
Yep.
Get this giant fucking thing.
It's kind of useful that they came up the ladder. Now you know there's a ladder there.
No way to even tell if I'm going the right way. It's probably the wrong way. Someone's shooting projectiles. I don't know who it is. I can't fucking see nothing. Everything's pitch black. Can't see a
All you can hear is
goddamn
the
thing
flapping
here.
of the tendrils of that creature. Flapping around. Oh
I'm
my
getting
god,
hit
there's a
by
guy
dude
there
on the
punching me in my
ladder. Are you
ass.
serious?
He's striking my ass. Did you see that?
Why do
Oh
you
no.
get so excited?
Oh, that was so
Wow.
close. I almost died. Holy shit.
What?
What is going on? The game is so bad,
My
man.
mind is officially boggled.
Wow.
Item ahead.
That was
right.
close.
Item ahead in that fucking monster or those bugs. Those bugs that I can't fucking fight. I bet you. Ooh.
Oh, is
That's
Evo right
good.
now?
I just got a bunch of healing items.
Wait, Evo is right now? Why isn't Phil
Bugs
watching you?
ahead are no good though. Look at this shit. I ain't fighting those fucking things. Oh wait, what's over here?
Did they officially announced it now? MVC collection August 23rd. The worst possible date for it? Great. What a bunch of dunces. It just got announced. It's not even on their Twitter account, which is pretty funny. I don't see it, but I believe you. So it got officially announced at August 23rd. Yes, that is a terrible date for it because that's when all of the games are all coming out at once. Like, no lie. There's a million games
It's like
coming
his
out on
gripe
August
every
23rd.
single year.
There's no reason for them to be putting it out around that time. They should do it now.
Like, he's been saying that, like, he just says that
It's
constantly.
really dumb for them to do that. Oh, well, I believe you. Exactly. Do you want to know what other games are coming out that same exact week? Are you ready for this? This is why it's the dumbest thing possible to wait that long. That exact week, we've got Black Myth Wukong, Concord, Visions of Mana, Star Wars Outlaws, and the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta. All in that same week. Why would you wait all summer, not drop your game, and then drop it the week of 7 other games? These companies don't know what they're doing. Oh, well, let's continue. Complete morons.
Oh, there goes an enemy.
Complete idiots. Okay. Anyway, back to Dark Souls.
Oh, he grabbed
I wouldn't
me.
expect
Nothing I
anything
can do
less.
about it at all.
Big ups, Destro.
This shit's fucking nonsense, man. They get to fucking beat your ass. There's nothing you can do. So all this I did was for a fucking item. Great. An eagle shield. It's probably not as good as the fucking spider shield here. Looks
I'm
good, but
I'm staring at all the stats. I'm like,
one cannot parry. Instead, you bash it with the shield. Yeah, I need to keep the spider shield on because everything here poisons. So I found a good shield that I can use once I'm done with this area, but I can't use it in this fucking area. So it's pretty
Bill
useless
could be
to me
milking
right
evil
now.
right now.
That's nice. I did all this for nothing, just to get a shield. I wanted to fucking go the right way and get through this fucking dungeon, and I'm boned.
yeah, I only have 3 healing, right? That's it.
It looks all bugs and shit over there.
Why?
That's
Oh,
not
my
good.
menu's still open. I gotta close the menu. Dude, I don't realize the
They
menu
fucking
is open.
poisoned you
Look.
too.
There we go. That would have been bad.
So more than likely I've gone completely the wrong way here,
Uh-huh.
which fucking sucks. There's no ladder. Oh, there's a ladder. But I can't fight this fucking thing. This thing's gonna kill me instantly. Unless I have something to snipe it with. And I wonder if that's where I need to go for the plot or what. Like, is that where I go to advance the story? Or is that just an optional fucking giant, disgusting, infected dick?
You notice how afraid I am? Because I've died already so many times in this. I'm like, dude, I just don't even trust that I could do this reasonably.
Well, I ain't gonna
I'm
go
just
find out.
terrified of
I
this
ain't gonna
thing.
go talk to that guy, but let's go this way. Yeah, sometimes we could drop down and there's an item, but I'm afraid if I drop down I'll get stuck. Oh, it's one of these big motherfuckers again, huh? This is a shit.
Another thing that sucks about this Blight Town, keep in mind, this is Dark Souls 1, so bonfires are not usually close to each other. You gotta get through a huge part of Blight Town before you get to the first bonfire. So, if I die, I'm literally starting over. And that's what's so frustrating about this. Person saying I'm hitting the wall.
What's in here? Fuck. More enemies.
It's about time to split the part. Oh wait, one more minute? No, I'll split it here. Further Reno, yes, I have done Resident Evil Village. Full playthrough is available over on my DSP Gaming channel. All right, let's split the part here. We come back, we'll continue on. Likely we'll be getting through around 2 parts, 2 parts of the playthrough per part tonight, which means we still have around 6 parts to go in the playthrough, so around 3 more videos for tonight, I guess. We'll see. But anyway, good stuff so far. Hope you guys are enjoying. Thanks. And I'll be back with continuation. Dark Souls 1. Okay, splitting apart here, guys. Thanks for everyone chilling. By the way, Derp Level Critical had said, I'm just popping this gift that I just got. Don't listen to the troll all. No problem. Thank you, Derp Level Critical. And OMG had done one before earlier as well and said, I love your streams. Thank you for that. So, guys, please, tonight, if you enjoy the stream, please support it. Right now, we have no tips whatsoever. And we have 1 super
No
chat.
tips.
I take it back. Oh, no, there's 1 super chat, actually. 1 super chat tonight. So, please support the stream. My goal is $50. We've actually done really well with these streams recently. And, you know, this is the conclusion. So, hopefully this will go well. And we'll hit the goals tonight. You know, I can wear the last chance, actually, for the Damas helmet. Because that's it. I beat Elden Ring, so that's not... We're not going to be wearing it for that. And Dark Souls is about to conclude. So, last chance if you want to see the Damas helmet tonight. Make the tips goal of $100 happen. Okay? All right, cool.
That's some shameless
says, do I
begging right
recommend
there.
MVC3 or Infinite? No. I just don't like them. But you very well may like them. A
What's
lot
up,
of people
Rue?
did.
Big
I
ups,
didn't like
Rue.
those games. That's my take, though.
What's
That's
up,
my
Tensai?
subjective opinion. Would I want to see a FromSoft game in a different time period? Maybe a Japanese one more like Dark Souls than Sekiro? Yeah, but there wasn't like medieval Japan. Medieval Japan is like the samurai times. Understand? That's why it's like Sekiro. That's why it's like that. There's no such thing as medieval knights in Japan, right? But no, I'd like to see them do other stuff than Soulsborne games. I want to see other efforts from the studio besides just the same Soulsborne formula over and over. So, okay, ready? Let's continue. Welcome back, everyone, to Retro React of Dark Souls 1, the finale tonight. We're getting through Blight Town, and I get the feeling very soon is when I get tilted. Let's find out. Here we go.
Okay, so far so good, and I see a ladder down.
Thank you very much. Hellrider did a $5 super chat. Says, and the unclean spirits went out, entered the swine, and a herd ran violently. I have absolutely no idea what that means, but thank you, Hellrider, for the super chat. All right, sounds like a quote. Cool.
Problem is there's so much shit here, I have no idea if I'm going the right way. It looks like I'm going the right way. Yeah, look, there's something down there. There's a fog down there. I didn't find a fucking fire, though. Need to find a bonfire. Can I attack this thing from behind? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do, attack it from behind.
Attack what from behind?
Am I directly above where I came out of before? Nah, it doesn't look like this is a different area.
Oh, God, there it is.
Big ups, dude.
I can't hit it? I can't get it. You can't hit it from here. How does that make sense?
Fuck me. Yeah, I can't hurt it at all.
my God!
Alrighty then. Start from scratch.
You
Okay.
gotta be
Well,
kidding.
on the
How in the holy hell was that fair? How was that fair?
How was it fair,
So
dude?
you can't hit the enemy from behind. You have to go hit it from the front. You can't hit it from behind. I
You
go to
can't
hit
hit it from behind.
and it passes through. My attack passes through, right? What? And then I just instantly die as it can hit me, but I can't hit it. Early Dark Souls is bullshit. It is. I'm sorry, that's bullshit to me. Like, make it fair. Don't make it, oh, you cannot hit the enemy that's standing there in front of you, but it can hit you and insta-kill you. Like, what? How is that fair? Right? That actually, that's frustrating just to watch it. You're like, what just happened,
side,
man?
I know that was the wrong way. Don't you love it when you go into a brand new gigantic fucking dungeon area and you have no clue where to go? And you end up with optional shit like that. Obviously, I don't need to do that. It's just an item. And,
Yeah, the item was under the enemy. You're supposed to kill the enemy, go back, go down, and get that item where the enemy
no way
was.
for me to kill that fucking thing, and, no way for me to tell I wasn't supposed to do it. So I know that's the wrong way. I have to go a different way. I knew because it looked like there was a boss below me. A boss fight, but I hadn't found any bonfire yet. And I know there's got to be a bonfire in there before, so I knew that was the wrong way once I saw that.
And you all again, right from the start. Look. Right from the start.
The biggest pain in the fucking ass of this part is the fucking snipers now. The snipers that fucking poison you with toxin with one fucking hit, which is complete bullshit.
Felix Debate, no, I've been locking on all night tonight. If you haven't noticed, all these videos here I'm locking on now, so I must have realized it's just better to lock on.
This part of the game is a motherfucking bitch. Poisoned.
I can't even get past the first wave of enemies. Look.
I don't even care. At that point, I didn't even care. I just wanted to die. Once I get poisoned,
Wow.
It's like I don't want to waste a fucking curing item. I don't want to bother with it. So.
Well, let's fast forward till I get back down there again. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm locking onto every enemy now. I started, like, this session, when I got the Blake on, I started doing it.
Alright, it's the same shit, but what I'm going to have to do now is I know, don't go to the right there. That was the wrong way, so there must be a way to the left to go. To actually take...
I actually don't remember. I don't remember. I think if you kill that creature, you can walk past it, and that's actually one of the areas you're supposed to go to, but I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Into the city.
Well, a long time since I played Dark Souls
Or at least
1.
to the lower level, where it looks like I need to get to the lower level to run over to that where that boss looks like it was.
Wow. He didn't even touch me, and look how much health I lost. Now the gamer asked, do I miss the days of Street Fighter 4 online where you get online, have a variety of people you would fight against instead of the same two people? Yeah, I mean, you have to understand that, like...
Ah, fuck me. Come on, man. The game shouldn't let you cast...
Fighting games have changed dramatically. Now, because there's money in fighting games, a lot of the people, and I'd say, I would guess, like 80% of the people who play fighting games, they all have this weird pipe dream that they all want to be like a pro player, and they want to get signed to a team, they want to be a streamer full-time, and they still want to make a living doing it. So... You know, back when Street Fighter 4 was out, that was the burgeoning time when content was starting to be shared on the internet. So you could just pop in Street Fighter 4, play it, make a few videos, pump them online. You know, some people would watch them or whatever. Today, it's like, day one. Everyone knows the tech for every character. Everyone puts it all over the internet. Everyone wants views on their shit. And because of that, the meta just changes right away. Like, right now, when I played Street Fighter 4, right? And I played it for a while. I played vanilla, and I played the expansion. You could jump on and just play a good... ginormous variety of players of various skill levels. Some of them will be terrible. Some of them will be great. Some of them will be in between. But there'd be all different character selections and all different types of play styles, right? Now, the moment you jump on, right, you're going to see 400 of whatever is considered the meta top character, whether that's Ken currently or Cammy currently or whoever it is. You're going to see 400 people playing them doing exactly the same nauseatingly boring flowchart gameplay that they learned by watching the same video on YouTube or by watching the same streamer play that character. That's sad because it didn't used to be like that, you know? And now if you're even notably better than scrub level, you will have to face these kind of players nonstop, and it just takes away the variety and fun of the game. I used to be able to play any fighting game online
Pattern
and
players,
play a
dude.
variety of players,
Stupid pattern
different skill levels,
players.
different play types. Now it's like the same thing 90% of the time, and every once in a while you see someone who's truly good who's not doing that flowchart top tier meta. You're like, oh,
Flowchart.
but that's like few and far between. And that's just the difference between modern fighting games and back then to now. Today, everyone is a tryhard today, trying to get stupid wins because they think somehow it's going to benefit them. It doesn't. You're never going to be a pro player. You're never going to go win Evo. You're not going to get sponsored. You're just wasting everyone's time.
That's not
I wish those
positive.
people would stop. They would just stop playing. So the people who actually like fighting games and want to learn and get better, instead of do a flow chart to get wins, bro, that we'd actually be able to enjoy the games again. But that's just a symptom of the modernization of games going more mainstream, the availability of information on the internet of how to play these games at a meta level, and greed. People who just have these weird aspirations to be good when they're never going to.
Heal spell if
You
you
know
have
what I
max HP, it should be like no. But again, this game has no safeguards for the player. It's completely against the player. It wants to fuck the player. So I'm
Wants
not
to
surprised.
fuck the player. You heard that?
Blow a heal spell like that.
Here we go.
Are you gonna fight me or stand there and fucking belch?
All right, Ungoy, welcome. You, Kyle is watching too. All right, you guys enjoyed tonight.
Ooh.
What the fuck just happened?
Oh, he's all stuck.
Wow, so far away, he still hit me.
Oh no, I will definitely say this. It's definitely monetization and greed that changed the whole attitude in the fighting game community. Because to give you some perspective here, so back in the day, when there was no internet to share this shit on, right? There was no YouTube, no Twitch. The pro players kept their tech to themselves on purpose. You would only see them use certain tech in a tournament setting. Outside of that, they wouldn't share it with anyone. They were very stingy about that. All of a sudden, when now you could make videos and streams and monetize and get views and make money sharing tech, all of a sudden, now everyone wants that tech right away, day one tech and all of that. So all it is personal gain. It's not, oh, we're doing the right thing to help other players. They just want views. They just want money. That's why they're doing it. Just like back in the day when they used to keep the tech to themselves. Why? Why not share with people what that tech is that you're using in the tournament? Oh, because I can keep winning tournaments and keep winning money if I do it. Now they realize, oh, I don't even have to go to tournaments to win. I can just fucking put it up on YouTube.
No matter what.
50,000 to 100,000 views first week the game's out or new characters out. Made bang, right? Yeah, you broke the meta of the game, but good for you, right? So what I mean, it's so different. And again, there's certain players that are just always like that, and it was always like that back in the day too. Oh, I'll keep my tech to myself. I'm so selfish. Now today, oh well, I'll just monetize the tech of the game. So now the game's broken within the first week. Wow.
It's like he's
really
mad either way, dude.
Community, right? Really looking out for them, right? Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's go.
Fuck off. Alright, killed the 3 fat fucks.
3 fat fucks. Whoa!
3 fat fucks.
Look at that. 3 fat fucks, just like 3 blind mice. You know what that comes from? That probably comes from me watching Three Stooges when I was a kid. When I used to watch Three Stooges all the time when I was a kid, and the opening song is 3 blind mice. Da 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 da. So that whenever I hear like 3 of something, I think 3 blind mice, and then I sing the song. Yep.
What?
By the way, that's pretty funny that I sang it again 13 years later.
It just shows that you haven't changed whatsoever.
First tip of the night just came in. This is a $10 tip. Thanks for going down the Dark Souls 1 memory lane with us. You are welcome. This is very fun. I'm really enjoying myself. That's an anonymous tip. I can't type. There we go. Having issues. And I received a $2.50 tip. It's just a $2.50 tip. There's nothing associated with it at all. Thank you, whoever that was. I appreciate the $2.50. Cool.
Good, I only pulled one. Wish the game would target him.
Oh, excuse me. Who was my favorite three stooge? When I was a kid, it was always Curly.
Supposed to be anyway.
But
They're not
as I grew
undead.
up and got older, I realized really like Curly was the ultimate slapstick, but guys like Mo and Larry were actually like more like better comedy because of their deliveries, right?
Right?
So now I appreciate the other
Fucking
stooges as I'm
weird
older.
creatures. Oof. Here they come.
There is no why
It's
my
just I'm not
toxic
gonna
part
go to
on
the
this
right
playthrough. I
down
keep
that
telling
ladder.
you.
I'm
People are
gonna
like,
try to head left.
did you say why am I toxic? No,
But,
that's the
I
second
got two
run.
guys
That's
I
not
gotta
the
pull
first
here.
run when I said that.
Here he comes.
Remember I was on webcam when I said it? Tom and Jerry, no, I wasn't really into Tom and
Middle
Jerry
left,
as a
I
kid.
wonder
I
if
was a
this guy
Looney
gets
Tunes
pulled.
guy. I watched a lot of Looney
Yeah,
Tunes
he
when I
does.
was a
Here he
kid.
comes. What are you doing, you idiot? Come fight me. Your shitty ass frame rate. To the abyss with you. Need a beanpole. What the flaming fuck does need a beanpole mean?
No idea, but you
Oh,
can't
I
run and
reached
jump
down
on
there.
there.
If I run and jump, I probably can't reach it. It looks
No,
really
that's way
fucking
too far. That's way too far.
What does this one say? Be wary of your back. I already killed those guys, so I'm not worried about that. Looks like I need to go to the right and then go down some ladders and walk across to that area. And then maybe I go further down.
Derek, I don't know why you keep asking the same question. Like he's saying, just listen to this. Do you wish back then you could have titled the videos more with descriptions of what happened? Do I wish? No, the videos were getting tens of thousands of views just saying the name of the game and the part number. Now, obviously, for posterity purposes, right? People wanted to maybe go back and find the notable moments. Yeah, it would have been better if I actually had better descriptions in the videos back then. I believe I actually started doing the better descriptions around the time I did direct capture, which was 2013. Keep in mind, this is 2011, right? But for the most part, no, I didn't need them. And no one really asked for them either. You want to know what people actually said back then? We're happy you don't do that because you'll spoil what's in the part. That's what people actually said. They were like, because you just do the number, we can watch in order, and that way we don't spoil what's in it. Today, if you don't put something on the video saying what's in it, you might as well not upload the video. Seriously. Can you imagine if today I did a playthrough, it was just a part number? Everyone would complain. You've got to have that catchy title to get people to click and try to watch any video, right? But, I mean, do I regret it? No. Why would I regret it when back then I was getting more views than ever in my life on videos? Like, I don't even understand the question.
I really don't know. I'm guessing, but yeah, I'm probably won't be able to run and jump there. Play it safe and try to go this way.
Skullbox says, for these shorter parts, probably it wasn't needed. For the now longer, hour-long parts, it is because there's so much going on in one video. Fair enough. That actually, I think, does make sense.
Here we go. What the fuck does this guy have? He's beating me with like a dead body.
What is
Really,
that in his hand?
using a dead body as a weapon.
There's like a
Fucking
spine.
asshole.
Oh yeah, Astronaut says, you know what I'm noticing? The game is much more slow than Elden Ring, and the game prioritizes using a shield than, like, say, rolling. Imagine rolling in this area. You're absolutely right.
So I'm gonna head
This
down
game,
way.
100%, you cannot play Dark Souls 1 as versatile as you can the future games in the series. Like, once 2 and 3 came out, particularly 3, the game got way more versatile with its builds and stuff. But Dark Souls 1, the best builds are Sword and Shield, and variations of it. Like, you could do a magic run, but it's harder in the early game to do the magic run. Basically, the idea is to nuke your enemies before they even get to you, because you can't really avoid anything in this game. You're right. There's no dodge rolling here that's going to be very effective, because you're going to fall off. You have to kind of be a tank.
This is where I went last time, but I didn't go to the left. I went to the right, so I need to find a way to go left here. There's a bunch of dudes here, lying in wait.
The Stardew Valley is tomorrow night, NT.
I like this guy sitting in the pot. He's sitting in the pot.
That's their toilet.
I always sit in pottery. This is my specialty. Watch this. Fuck him. He can stay there.
Just ignore him.
For all I fucking care, let him stand there. Alright, let's go this way. Ah, I found the bonfire. Haha.
Ah, cool. Look how close I was to it before.
Very good. Try eliminating one at a time. No shit.
Oh,
Wow,
these
thanks-
are the dogs.
thanks for the
Oh,
helpful
no.
hints
I'm
from
pretty
games
sure
from,
this is
like,
the
NES
dogs.
era. Item ahead. Bonfire ahead. Oh, I already got to the bonfire. What the? You mean item ahead? It's dead end. I see some enemies below me, though. I see a whole bunch of enemies.
Oh my
below me
god, yeah,
fighting
look,
each
they're on the
other.
ground level.
They're swinging at each other. What the hell? How do I get down there? How do I get down there without killing myself?
No, not this way.
That is the question. How do I get down there without murdering myself? It looks like if I go lower down on the other side there might be a ladder. Because I don't think I can drop this way. I'm going to get hurt. This is item ahead, but you can't go over here. Look, you can't.
Yeah, you're gonna
Maybe if
fall.
I run and jump.
I guess that's what it is, but you do run and jump at an angle there.
Try that. Run and jump onto that ledge.
I'm probably gonna fall, but at least there's a bonfire right here. Yep.
Didn't seem to go as I planned. Oh, you got destroyed right there. So this is good. Guess what? Because I didn't sit at the bonfire, it didn't save. I thought all you had to do was light the
Oh,
bonfire.
I didn't sit at the bonfire again. Oh, no. Oh, no. I didn't sit there again. This is the second time I made a critical bonfire error. Are you kidding me? Oh, no. This is so painful to watch, dude. I can't even watch my own playthrough. It's so painful. Oh, I gotta go all the way back again. Oh, can I just... Look, same shit. What? Wait, what? What happened? I died?
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Nothing I could do about it at all.
Oh my god. Go back again, go here, go over here, go fight the guy. Okay, I fight the guy, fight the guy, fight the guy, fight the guy, go to the next guy, fight the 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 guy, go over here, fight those guys, fight those guys, fight those guys, fight them, fight the guys, go over here, fight the guys, fight the guys, fight the guys, okay, fight them, fight the guys, go down here. Did I make it to the I made it to the bonfire, I think.
The pot. This shit is ridiculous.
I did it. Oh my god. Wow.
Woohoo! Alright, so at least I'll never have to go through that shit again.
That's the second
And
time
I'll
I made
do it
that
this
mistake in the
way.
playthrough. Oh my god. I think this is it. We're nearing the very end. This is the end of my patience. This next hour of gameplay is it. Like, this is the straw that breaks my back now. Darth Goldbox says that's something I'm glad they changed. In later games, you can just touch the bonfire and you'll spawn there. Oh.
Probably have to find a way down. I want to go for this again because I have nothing to lose. You can't do it because of the shape of the column. Like, the shape of that fucking column.
Probably a troll comment. There's probably no item there. It's just a troll comment.
Prevents him from jumping onto that ledge, I think. Unless you do, like, a perfect jump.
Oh, man. I said,
Let's try this again.
I'm not gonna do it. You can tell it's bullshit. That's a troll comment. You cannot make that jump. I don't believe you can make this jump.
Nah, he can't make it, man. It has to be, like, amazingly lucky to make that jump, so fuck that. I don't even care. I think you get the item on the other side that I saw from up above, but I don't even care what it is. Fuck that.
I don't think so. I don't think you can do
I
it.
guess I gotta go back this way. Frame rate is fucking balls in here, man. Guess I gotta go back this way, climb back up, and go. I guess go partially the way I was going, but not all the way, because obviously I couldn't kill that plant thing. I don't know what the fuck it was.
The thing is, you can kill the plant, but there's a technique to do it. You gotta, like, run up and hit it and then run away. And then it'll swing and miss. So you run up, you hit it again, you immediately run away again. It's very tedious to do it unless you have, like, a really powerful weapon where you can kill it, like, fast. But there's no real major reward. I think you get, isn't it like an Estus Flask upgrade or something like that? I think that's what it is. I think you get to upgrade your Estus Flask if you do it. If I remember correctly, it's not like, oh, some insanely overpowered item or anything you get for killing it. So, all right, let's split the part, and when we come back, we're in the home stretch. I think there's only 62 through 63, 64, 65, and 66 left. I think that's all the parts. So yeah, we're in the home stretch, and I if I remember correctly, Devil Dogs is like what really sets me off and pisses me off, and I just don't want to do it anymore. Let's find out though. All right. So anyway, all right, we'll be back shortly. More Dark Souls. Okay. Let's do a quick break here, everybody. Did they actually post up now the release date for the Marvel collection and everything? Dang. I don't see it yet. I'm looking. Get rid of this disgusting individual in chat. Usually this guy posts up all the announcements. No, I don't see it. Apparently there's no official announcement about this Marvel collection. I'm looking everywhere. I don't see it. I don't think they officially said shit. What is going on? I don't know. I don't see it. Exactly. Hiseo says, if the release date is true for the Marvel collection, I'm going to have another overload of games and I'm going to end up having to pick and choose between them. Yeah. And it sucks. I literally have a whole month now to do kind of whatever I want. And if the game was coming out like this week, it would be absolutely perfect. It would fit the schedule dead on exactly what you want. Yeah, they still haven't posted anything official anywhere. There's nothing official anywhere yet. Yeah. So it's just so dumb. It doesn't make any sense. Like I said, just to give you guys a reiteration, all right? Here's what's going on around that time. AMS, yes, we can see you chatting in this channel. Yes, we can. For sure. Hold on a second, AMS. Let me check something. Let me find your channel. Okay. I'm going to click on your channel ID. All right. I'm going to try to solve this problem for you. Okay. So I got your channel ID. Now I'm going to go over to DSP Gaming. And I'm going to open your channel ID on DSP Gaming. Okay, you're unbanned. I told you you sent me the wrong information. Your channel ID is not what you sent to me. It's different. You didn't know it, but you sent me the wrong channel ID. I just unblocked you. You're good now. Now you should be able to talk on DSP Gaming. No problem. Okay. But anyway, no, just to give you guys perspective, okay? So the rumor is that the Marvel vs. Capcom collection is either coming out August 23rd or August 28th, all right? Here's what's coming out during that time period. Black Myth Wukong, Concord, Visions of Mana, Star Wars Outlaws, and the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta. They all come out that week. And then the week after is the casting of Frank Stone, Quidditch Champions, Stalker 2, and the Astrobot game. And the week after that is Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. With all of those games within a 2-week period, why would you release the Marvel vs. Capcom collection then? Right? It doesn't even make sense at all. Like, it makes no sense whatsoever. Like, you know the game is ready to sell because the ESRB just rated it, and they just had it at EVO the entire fucking time people were playing it. It's ready to sell. Why the fuck would you wait until the end of August when all those other games are coming out? There's no intelligence in that decision besides some moron bigwig corpo idiot thinking that that's a good idea. I'm sure they have some dumb-ass excuse for it, like, oh, you know, the quarter or something. No one cares, right? No one cares about your corpo bullshit. Just fucking release it, right? I mean, hell, the people making SVC Chaos re-release knew what they were doing. It comes out this week. It's actually out on Steam, and it comes out on consoles this week. So they knew what they were doing, right? So there you go. I don't know. So obviously I'm frustrated about it, guys. I wanted to play it this week. I can't. Now we got to figure out what we're going to play starting Tuesday and to balance with Fallout 4, Street Fighter 6, and Stardew Valley for about a month until all that stuff comes out at the end of August. Now, the only other extra thing, keep in mind, is that we will actually be doing some React content in August. I'm going to react to the Review Tech USA documentary and my own documentary when they release. So that stuff's coming, and that will take up some time. But outside of that, I don't know what else to do. Like, I don't know what else to get or to play right now. I really, because the thing is, there's no agreement. Some people are like, oh, do System Shock remakes. Some people are like, oh, play Luigi's Mansion 2. Play Mario and the Thousand Year Door, right? Play, what was the other one? There's like 5 or 6 games out right now that people are interested in seeing me play. And I don't know what to do now. So now tomorrow, we got to talk and figure this out. Like, we're on the podcast. We really have to hash this out and try to figure it out. Because I don't think there's a definitive answer. I don't think there's a definitive answer. Guys, no, not Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I don't have 60
yes, Jackie,
hours
it
in
is.
the next month.
Big ups.
Sorry. I just don't. I don't have 60 hours to play it in the next month. It's not going to happen. Okay. Let me just stretch here, and then we're going to resume. Whew. Oh. Okay. All right. No, I'm not buying SVC Chaos and only streaming it once. It's actually not a good game. It's just not a good fighting game. Why do people press on about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth but don't show up in support when the game is new? Because they're assholes. Because they always ask for stuff like that and then they don't show up on purpose to piss me off. Because that's exactly what would happen. I would
Wow,
stream it,
Phil.
and you'd have 300 people, 200 people on the stream, and no one would care. So that's why I'm not playing it. All right, so guys, we're going to continue. Thank you to those who are hanging out and have supported so far. Guys, please support the stream. Let's hit that tier 1 tips goal at least
Yeah,
tonight.
big up,
This is
Slover.
the conclusion stream of Dark Souls. After this, we go to Mario and Sonic at the Olympics next week. Okay? Okay, here we go. All right, guys, welcome back. It's time to continue on with the Rage Fest that is my rage quitting end of Dark Souls 1. Here we go.
All right, so let's head this way. Now that I finally saved here, thank God. Try to figure out what the hell we're supposed to be doing down here. Looks like I can follow the ground.
I think there's the dogs. Yep, this is the dog area. This place is a nightmare. This dog area is a nightmare. Because everything's narrow. You gotta fight dogs and guys, and I think they poison you all at the same time. I think this all happens simultaneously. Look, fire dogs. They breathe fire.
Fuck you, assholes. 2 stupid dogs trying to burn me.
Fire-breathing dogs.
Oh, I'm glad I saw him at the last second.
Yeah, that was close. Almost got backstabbed.
Could have been a bad one if I didn't see him.
By the way, Will Swade, thanks for 4 months as a member. Appreciate that.
This is the sniper from before, right? The guy that was sniping me from fucking up there, like an asshole. Yeah, it is.
Yep.
So for whatever reason, fucking reason, there were no dogs here before, and now there were dogs. So let's make sure I don't get sniped. We have a pincer attack.
A pincer attack.
Try to pull these one by one. Here we go. So unlike what I did before, I'm going to try not to climb anything if I don't have to. I'm going to try to stay as low as possible because I think that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
You want to know the truth? I don't remember. I don't remember what you're supposed to do in Blighttown to get through it. I've forgotten.
So same deal here. I'm going to climb down.
No, Crimson Tide, I'm streaming Dark Souls 1. I didn't see Evo stuff.
I can't believe there's monsters all the way at the bottom of this fucking
How would I
thing.
have seen that when I'm on stream?
There's another ladder I can go down. Damn, someone down there's pissed.
Awesome, wrecking everything. Wrecking their pots.
Knocked him on his ass. Did he fall off the ledge? No, he actually landed on the ledge. Lucky bastard. You son of a bitch. Fuck off. Both of you, fuck off. Ha-ha. Fuck off.
Rooted them back to back.
That was good stuff right there. It's the ladder I went down.
Yeah, to be clear, this is how the game looked.
Oh,
this is not my camera. The game looked dark and low frame rate in this part.
Ladder? I don't think I went down this one. Shield ahead.
No, I don't foresee myself doing a soul level 1 playthrough. I don't do those kind of challenges.
Shield, I already got it. Yeah, I already did this. Let me kill him again.
The wheel broke. Yeah, that's true. People actually say the Wii,
This is the wrong way.
not the
So I don't
Wii
see anywhere
version,
else to go from here. Looks like
the
no matter
Switch
what you
version
do,
of
you
this
die, so
apparently runs better
gotta go
than
down the
like
other ladder
the original
again.
this
I
one.
don't get this. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going, man. I'm missing something. There's something critical here I'm not seeing. No ladder here.
How can you even tell where you're supposed to go? You can't see. And the whole thing's a maze. So why are you supposed to know what to do, right? It's not possible to figure it out. You just gotta wander around like an asshole.
Oh, I didn't go here before.
See, that
No, I
is true.
didn't.
Felix the Maid says it's funny because you had the master key, which that's the item I picked at the beginning of the game. It lets you able to skip Blighttown entirely. You go to New Londo Ruins and you enter from the backside from the Valley of Drakes. That's right. That's the alternate way to do this. You still have to go through here, remember, because you still have to fight Quelaag. You have to ring the second bell. So you still have to do this, but it lets you go through the different way, right? You pop out the other area and you don't go through this starter area if you do that. But how would you know that? How would you even know how to get down there? You wouldn't, right? Like, there's a staircase down there where the Firekeeper is. I've never seen it. So I didn't know you could go there, get to the elevator, go down to New Londo Ruins, and then go the back way. I had no clue. Plus, those Drakes probably would have one-hit killed me anyway, right? Dark Goldbox says, I remember the only thing making this kind of bearable is that there's torches on each ladder. Other than that, I was completely lost. Yeah. And again, when people are like, can you bring a torch? You still can't see anything. It's still dark as hell. It doesn't help at all. Remastered Beyond Good and Evil. I've already played Beyond Good and Evil. I've already played the entire game. I don't need to play a remastered version. I've already played it in its entirety ages ago. Rush Fan, how are you? Good
What about
evening. How's it
Riven?
going?
What about Riven?
And it appears I've received a generous tip. Yes. This evening, Phil, I'm sipping on some nice Lagavulin, which is a 16-year-old scotch, while I'm enjoying your absolute classic of a playthrough. Praise the sun. I'm glad I can catch some tonight's stream. Stay positive and keep on trucking. Well, thank you so much. This person, whoever they are, I don't even know who this is, but it's a $38 tip. Thank you so much. That will hit the tier 1 goal for tonight. That means it's going to glasses time. That means it's a party. Right? You're right. This part has timestamps. How weird that some of these videos got the AI timestamps and others don't, right? That's really weird. Why do some parts have it and others don't? Huh. All right. So thank you so much. That gets us to the $50 in tips. Anything else tonight? Greatly appreciated. Like I said, if we haven't hit the 100, perfect night because it's the end of the Dumas helmet. After this, we won't be wearing that Dumas helmet for anything. We finished Elden Ring. And this would be the last thing for it, okay? So thank you very much, whoever that was. I appreciate that very, very much. Okay. All right, let's continue.
Okay.
Keep in mind, there's entire generations of people, they never played this original version.
I couldn't even see this guy.
They played the
camera
remaster.
angle.
The
What
remaster runs
fuck?
at 60 frames, and you can see in Blighttown, they've changed all the coloring, so you can see this. So it makes it completely playable and not that hard. But this version is atrociously bad. Better run. That guy's gonna be right behind me. He's right
He stole
there.
his balls anyway. I thought he could catch me.
Beware of the fatty. Rush fan says yes, they wouldn't know the pain.
I didn't even want to do that. I wanted to read the text. I ended up going through the door. Oh, he followed me. Are you serious?
Oh shit, he's right there. He came down the
Fucking followed
ladder.
me.
The big guy followed me. Ladder, hurry up.
I don't think he's gonna follow me this. Oh my god, he's following me this far. Wow.
He's coming. The big boy's right
I
there.
am the fall. I am the fall. I don't think he can climb. There we
He
go. I
fell.
don't think he can climb a ladder.
Wait, he didn't take any damage when he fell?
You can't. He's fucking stuck down there.
Yeah, except I have to go
Shit,
down
we
there,
got
so what was
bugs
the point
down
of
there.
that?
Those bug enemies are on the side.
I have to
That's
go
not good.
into where he is.
Do that plunging attack and see how much damage I can do. Well, watch me miss and fuck up and die. Oh god.
Oh boy.
No other way to go here, right? I gotta go down.
Yep.
Fuck this, I'm going back now. Now that I got rid of them, I'm gonna take a look. Try falling. What a dick. Try falling. What asshole would tell someone to fall here, man? That's ridiculous. Something over there? Why is there a message over here? amazing trap.
Huh? What does that even mean? Amazing trap?
Oh, there's a ladder here.
Oh, shit! It's broken, isn't it?
It looks like it goes nowhere.
It's
That's
a
why
broken
it's an amazing
ladder.
trap.
Ah.
It's a ladder to nowhere. It just stops right there and you get fucked. Okay, I ain't doing that then. Got the guy warned me.
Let's see here. I received a $10 tip from PS3 Troop. Thank you so much, PS3 Troop. He says, loving this throwback. Even when you did quit this, I still went back to rewatch this playthrough. Would you consider Legend of Mana? I think it would be a good retro playthrough. I don't know much about it. There's the new one coming out, Visions of Mana, at the end of August, right? But I don't know anything about Legend of Mana. So, you know, if you haven't noticed, I've completely stayed away from JRPGs for many, many, many months for good reason. I'm sure eventually we will go back to them, but I don't know if I want to play any other random JRPGs in the meantime. So, but thank you, PS3 True, for the super chat. I appreciate that. Okay. So I guess I gotta go down to the big guy, right?
Yeah, I want to investigate this area before I fucking leave it. I only ran because the fucking big dude was here. So this is how you get to this fucking thing. But I have no idea
I think you can hit it and you gotta run away immediately or it hits you.
How much you want to bet? Amazing armor. How much you want to bet there's amazing armor right past this guy?
See, now I believe that this might be baloney. Someone just says, Marvel's Capcom Collection just got a release date, July 24th at midnight, big hype. Now, do I believe that? Let's find out. I think this guy might be full of it. Not sure, though. I'm not seeing any posts to that effect anywhere. I didn't click on Marvel Vinyls. This thing is trash. Marvel Vinyls. No, there's nothing. I think he made it up. Okay, let's continue. He made it up.
Well, that's it. I don't have anything to hit it with now, right?
Yeah,
No
look.
items.
I hit him with 2 arrows and no
Can I
damage.
hit it with a dung pile?
I have no fire bombs or anything.
Throw a dung pile at it. Maybe hit it with fire bombs.
Lock on. There we go.
That's not what I wanted to do. Son of a
Ha ha
bitch.
ha ha. It missed. It completely missed. Oh no, look out.
I heard it, but I don't know how much I heard it. Fuck. What about those throwing daggers? They probably suck ass.
I was on it. I was on
Big up.
throwing knife and I skipped it. It didn't work. I don't think it's
Can't
working.
tell how much they're hurting it or not. Thing's fucking energy bar isn't visible. Oh, I want to kill this asshole and fucking get to that armor, man, but fuck, I don't think I can do it. Shit.
I remember you had to run up, you hit it, and you
Maybe
run
if I
right
use
away.
my-
You have to go
oh,
like
fuck. I wasted a
back
heal.
and
Son
forth,
of a
back and
bitch.
forth.
Maybe if I use my shield, I can walk up, hit him, and walk back.
Instant death.
Son of a bitch.
So you probably just need arrows, and you free aim at his head. That's probably the only way to kill
I
him.
wanted to see what treasure he had. He's like impossible to kill without ranged attacks, and I don't have any. So, I'm boned.
Don't you love this game?
I'm boned. So I get to do all that over again. It wasn't that much, though, when you really think about it.
You know, I'm actually surprised because we're almost at the end of the playthrough. I think we have 3 parts left. I'm not really that angry. So something coming up is really going to anger me. I wonder what it is. Yeah, I'm locking on all the time now, so that's good. At least I figured that part out.
Oh, good. It took all my life. There's a guy above me breaking shit. Here he comes.
Oh my god. Ugh. Yes, just for the record, I will say this. Just because I don't respond to something doesn't mean I don't see it. Alright? Like, I am seeing messages in chat. Just, for example, I don't think there's particular things that people would be too interested in hearing me talk about publicly. Like, I just got the release date of when Legends of Mana originally came out, which is 1999. That's great. But we're watching Dark Souls, so no one cares about that. It's good for me to know. Like, it's good. I know it now. So I know how old the game is, but we don't have to talk about it, you see? So please understand that just because I'm not responding directly to things doesn't mean I don't see them, okay?
All right.
Yeah, so shut up.
This part of the game sucks so bad.
The funny part is, besides Blight Town, and when you go into the crystal area of Dark Souls 1, the rest of the game seems to run fine. It's only this Blight Town area and the crystal caverns that they run like shit.
Come here, you fucker.
This playthrough precedes This Is How You Don't Play. Yeah, this playthrough is before those existed. They started with, what, Metal Gear Solid 2 was the first one, I think? So, yeah, this is before then, I believe, right? Because this is 2011. So, yeah, this is before those existed. This is when everyone still liked me. So no one was making fun of me. They just laughed. Here's the difference. Laughing with someone or laughing at someone. At this point, everyone said, wow, DSP really sucked at Dark Souls, but man, it was entertaining, and they liked it. Today, everyone will be like, wow, DSP really sucks at something, and ha ha ha, let's make fun of him and deride him for it. Back then, no one was making fun of me and deriding me. They were just laughing at how funny the playthrough was. You see? It was a different era, for sure. 13 years ago, things were very different for me.
Huh. If I just jump here, it's pretty much a shortcut. Nah, not really.
Yeah, the Crystal Caverns, it ran so poorly in those Crystal Caverns, right? You couldn't even keep track, because remember, in the Crystal Caverns, there's invisible ways you're supposed to run, but the frame rate is so bad on PS3, you literally can't see it anyway. It's like so choppy and everything, and then there's enemies there. You're like, how am I supposed to fight here? It's like, what are they, out of their minds? Yeah, it's really those two parts. Everything else is fine, though. Like, I don't think there's a problem with the rest of the game. That tapping noise is that giant creature. That's what's making that noise. It's just flagellating tendrils make that weird noise.
I think there's a ladder here for anyone to climb up. I'm on a random platform. Unless he drops down, which he might do. He might run over here and drop down. He's really pissed.
That's funny. He destroyed the environment too.
What are you
He
doing
destroyed
in
the
my
environment
house?
to try to get at me.
The fuck
Wow.
out of my house. Yep, he's gonna drop down.
What the fuck?
Or
Look
you
at
just
this.
dance in front of a fucking wheel.
Scoobity-boo-boo, scoobity-boo, scoobity-boo.
He's very confused right now. Look at him. He's spinning in fucking place.
I'm gonna come and get you. Hibbity-boo.
What's that? Over there. Over there. Over there. What's that? Over there. Idiot. All right.
PS3 Troop says, I remember never seeing invisible bridges before in any video game, so my palms were sweating. Yeah, this game definitely, man. This is a palm sweater, for sure. This is an anxiety-inducing game.
Alright, I don't know how you got down here, asshole, but fucking eat my blade. You prick. Alright, I'm just gonna try to get my souls back and then use that cave to go back to where I was. There we go. Yeah, there's no way for me to kill this fucking guy.
Not without arrows, I don't think. I think if I came in with a bunch of arrows,
The
I'd
only thing
get
I
him.
can think of, maybe I could roll past him and just grab the fucking loot. You know what I mean? Like, break this thing. If I could break
No.
those right there, maybe I could roll fucking past him.
I don't think you can. I think there's an invisible wall until you kill the guy. I'm almost positive.
Whoa.
Great, right to the fucking ground.
This guy's a real asshole.
Ooh!
Right? Maybe I could roll under him, grab the loot, and then if I die, who cares? I got the loot, and we'll see
This
what
is
it
not
is.
gonna work. There's
I'm
no
gonna
way
go
this is
for
gonna
it.
work. Watch. Ready? Oh shit! What
What
happened?
happened?
What the fuck?
What the
Whoa!
fuck? Are you serious? I got by him and then fucking fell through a hole. Oh my god. I got
Oh
by him and I
my
couldn't
god.
pick up the loot. Oh.
Wow. Is it really? Double M says, I think killing the enemy, you just get a pyromancy spell. Is that what it is?
Oh my god.
Well, there's two items. There's one under the enemy, and then there's the one on the ledge the enemy is on, correct? I think there's two items there. I gave up. I gave up. I walked away.
Alright, whatever. Son of a bitch. Time to do everything over again.
All right, whatever.
Yay!
Fuck this. The power within spell. I never used pyromancy in any Dark Souls game, did I? I don't think so. Thanks for the memories. I do not remember if I controller slam at the end of this. We're going to find out very shortly, but I don't recall.
I knocked the dog off the ledge. Poor dog went flying.
The devil dogs are spitting flames. Thanks for the memories.
I actually had it too. I was right on top of the loot. And somehow I managed to go too far and roll off the fucking ledge. It's probably something good if it's hidden under a giant fucking monster.
Pyromancy is fun, but you only get like 10 fireballs max. Damn, that sucks.
Here we go with the biting. Now they haven't bit me in
Oh,
how
no.
long. This guy decides to bite me for 60% damage. Complete fucking bullshit. So tired of it.
Do I think that George R.R. Martin will contribute more to FromSoft? I don't know. I really feel like he didn't do much. Like, he just sat down like a couple days and wrote a few things, and then somehow he becomes a giant, notable contributor when he really didn't do that much. It doesn't feel like he did that much with Elden Ring, did it? Right? Darth Goldbox, I think the Drake route's better because you can just run right past them. Yeah, for the most part, you can avoid them, and you go in the back way here, right?
Johnny.
Keep in mind, either way runs like shit, because we're not even at the problem area yet. The problem area is when the bugs start coming out. The bugs, like, really fuck the game up. So, I haven't even gotten to the tougher part of Blighttown yet. This is the easier part.
Bam! Right on his ass. That does look pretty cool when he falls off the ladder. Or he falls off the ledge. Ooh.
Thanks for the memories. Oops, now I slipped off the ladder.
Not the smartest move. Is it even worth it to try to do it again? Seriously?
Probably not. It's gonna be an item I don't want.
It?
Fuck it. I say fuck it.
Looks like ground level down there. It is. There's the sludge dude.
Here's the bugs.
Oh, fuck this. I give up. Fuck this. Alright.
All right. Good place to split the part. I'm almost positive we only have 2 to 3 parts left. 2 parts left. This is it. The final 20 minutes is coming up. So thanks, guys, for watching. In the next part, we will actually conclude the Dark Souls Retro React. See you in that part. Okay, guys, really quick. I'm going to go use the restroom because I have to pee. And then we'll come back and we'll finish it up. We're going to have some extra time. If you want, we can watch part of my review, or we could do whatever you guys want to do for the end. All right, but I'll be right back. Now, I do have a favor to ask, okay? I mentioned this on tonight's late stream. I'm going to probably be mentioning it on every stream this week. Here's the deal. This week, I have 2 very large bills due. But then, I also have my day off on Wednesday. I bring this up because I need you to refocus your support if you were already planning on supporting me this weekend.
This one's for all my baby girls. Phil's a joke, Phil's a clown.
Fucking loser.
Phil's this, Phil's that.
Big up, Subi.
He's a loco.
Big up, Stunts.
Phil's a beggar. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a joke, Phil's a clown. Phil's this, Phil's that.
Always going broke.
Phil's a beggar.
He's a loco.
Phil's a beggar.
If you think that someone who has to live day to day on tips and shit is funny, oh, so hilarious that this guy has stuff financially tight. Ha 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 ha. No, it's not fucking funny. Now shut up.
Phil's a joke, Phil's a clown. Phil's this, Phil's that.
He's a loco.
Phil's a beggar.
Begging.
Phil's a beggar. Phil's a joke, Phil's a clown.
Always going broke.
Phil's this, Phil's that.
He's a loco.
Phil's a beggar.
He's a loco.
Phil's a beggar. It's not begging.
Okay, I'll be honest, it makes me nervous because I've noticed recently there's actually been an uptick in super chats, which is great. It helps the channel long term, and certainly I'm not being ungrateful. And if that's the only way that you can contribute or support the channel, great. If you can help me and tip me, please do. That's what I need help with right now, okay? Again, I'm not asking for anything above and beyond. You know idiots will come out and prayers. Ah, Phil's saying he wants you to pay directly.
This dude is a piece of fucking garbage.
Yesterday was a... My life today is the best I've ever had. And I'm back. This will be the conclusion. However, it looks like a tip came in when I was using the restroom. So I received another $40 tip. This person says, we definitely need the Dumas hat tonight. By the way, I forgot about typing my name in PayPal. I contributed the $38 before. Cheers. Also, great rendition of Fallout Boy. That's great. However, guess what? You forgot your name again. So I still don't know your name. People are saying this was Jared. Who said that? Jared who? How do you know? Did they say something in chat? Someone named Jared? Oh, he said incoming Dumas hat. It has to be him. He knew it. Jared, you forgot your name twice. You're too excited. You forgot your name twice. Thank you so much, by the way. I really appreciate that. Here, how about this? Let's do a $50 tip animation because you tipped over 50 already, right? It's a $40 tip that came in, but you tipped over that, so I'm going to give you a $50 animation. Thank you so much. And you're right. Yes, with that, we are 100. It's time for the Dumas hat. The final time we're going to see it for a while because, like I said, no more Elden Ring, no more Dark Souls. Oh, I'm probably going to put it back into the closet now. Retire it for a while. Okay. Here we go. Thank you so much, Jared, for the tips tonight. All right, are you guys ready? Ready for the finale? All right. Here we go. All righty, everyone. Well, welcome to the finale of the Dark Souls 1 Retro React here on DSP Throwback. So we have 2 parts left, part 64 and 65. But here's the weird part. I quit, but I don't know why. So let's find out, because like right now, I mean, it's difficult, right? But I don't sound too ragey.
All right,
so I'm wondering what makes me quit. Let's find out. I don't know what makes me quit.
In the cave, see him. How am I supposed to get there without dying, though? Down this ladder.
By the way, for the record, I just want to be sure this is playing at the right quality. Yeah, it is. It auto does. Remember back then I only did 720p? Yeah.
Where's the ladder?
I mean, back then games rendered at 720p.
Right there. Fuck, if I roll off here, I'm gonna die. Oh, there's a ramp. Here it is. Couldn't
Lay
fucking
down.
see it.
Into the cave. Right there.
Where's he go? He's running away.
Gotta get past the big boy.
There's a guy behind him, too. Are you serious, man?
Praise the sun. Oh, I got hammered. Fighting 2 at once is not a good idea. Hammer time. Now I can't see. And I can't run. I'm screwed. Look, I can't see.
Wow,
I got him. Whoa, I killed him.
Couldn't even see what I was attacking.
Look, I have 0 health.
Fucking camera.
I beat him with 0 health. Wow.
Well, it's better than I did before. Before I had to run from the fucker. At least now I got past him. Be wary of Fatty.
Why did the name Fatty? Of all the words, like this game is missing common words in English that you would want to put in a message, but then it has the word fatty. Right? Like what?
Oh, looks like he killed someone right here.
Doesn't it have beanpole, like beanpole fatty? It has those, but it doesn't have like a common English language word you need to describe something. Dung, yes, it has dung pie.
That's such the. Oh my god, dude. There's a message down there. Oh, there is. There's items down there. What the hell? There really are items down there. Try falling.
No, you don't fall here though. You got to go from another angle, if I remember, from another area.
That shit is dangerous to get though. And how the fuck do you get back up?
No, you don't
There's
fall.
no ladder. So once you fall, you probably have to regroup. Yeah, fuck this. That shit's too dangerous, man.
Oh yeah, PS3 Troop says so many places in the game are just being high up in places in the air, like on a cliff or a bridge, like Sen's Fortress, in Orlando, this place, etc. You can't play FromSoft games if you have fear of heights, man. Just you can't do it. You know, it's common that you're up on a big beam on top of a cathedral, balancing, trying to get an item, right? Okay. Wow, I received another $20 tip from Jeremy. Thank you, Jeremy, for a $20 tip tonight. I appreciate that very much, Jeremy. Wow, thank you guys so much for the support for the finale of Dark Souls 1. I really appreciate it. All right, so now we have another $20 tip. Thank you. Will we see the full regalia vest? I will put on the platinum vest for you guys if we hit 150 tonight. I'll be in full armor for the finale. All right, let's go.
Alright, so we're gonna have enemies here, huh? Here what? What the fuck am I supposed to do? It's a dead end.
Oh, there's a ladder right there. Look, there's a ladder. I'm blind. It's literally right there.
There's no ladder or nothing here.
It's right there. Right there. How do I not see it?
If I fall, that's a big ass fall. Probably break my fucking
How do I not see it? Wow. I must be so exhausted from
alright,
this
let's
game.
go for it. Fuck it.
No, it's
Shoot
right
the jet.
there. You don't do it. Oh, I did it anyway. I actually
Oh, it
ended
wasn't
fine.
that bad. And now there's a ladder.
There was a ladder there. I can't believe I didn't see it. Well, it's one way to do it. It's the wrong way, but at least I did it.
Be wary of bugs. Oh, there's a bug right over there.
Oh, God,
What's
there's a
over
bug.
here? The lower level.
Oh, no.
Here's that message that someone left.
No, don't do
Oh, you
that.
can walk across this? That's how you're supposed to get that body.
Oh, this is bad. I'm going to fall.
Amazing treasure is ahead.
I'm totally going to fall, dude.
Walk so fucking slow, dude.
Like I said, can't have fear of heights in this game. What do they call it? Is it vertigo? What's fear of heights? Vertigo? Well, what's the phobia? Something phobia? What would it be called? Fear of
There's no
heights.
treasure here. Danger zone. There's no treasure here. It's bullshit. There's nothing
Danger
below.
zone.
Oh, wait. There is stuff below. You can't survive that fall, though. I also don't see any treasure down there.
Oh, it's
Unless-
arachnophobia?
There's a chest down there. Right,
Oh,
right
is it
there. It's almost
acrophobia?
invisible to see.
I never even knew that. I
Do
never knew
really
fear of
wanna
heights.
fucking do
I never knew fear of heights was acrophobia, if that's what it is. I received another tip. Wow, I got a $5 tip from Dan the Man. Thank you, Dan. We're at 125. Guys, we're so close to the vest. This is awesome. Thank you,
Yeah.
guys.
Fuck, I should just go fight the bugs. Fuck this. Fight the giant bugs, become the Orkin Man once again.
Hello, Dismay. How are you tonight? Welcome. Oh, I put the wrong thing. 125.
There's no ladder or nothing. Wow. Alright,
Gotta
so
fight
we'll
some
be fighting
bugs.
now.
Yep.
We've exchanged hideous fucking whatever they are for bugs. Here he comes. I'm gonna block. Oh, they're kind of weak. They die real quick. That's good.
Saw how bad the frame rate was? This is when the frame rate gets atrocious right now.
The weaker the better. Get the fuck get this bug off my foot. He's stuck.
Look at this. Look how unplayable this
These
is.
bodies are all over the place. The other bodies are rubbing each other, and then they fell off the ledge. What the fuck? This game is fucking weird. Two dead bug bodies going to a fucking sex orgy.
Oh! Come on.
Some guy's using ranged attacks here. What's he fighting? Oh, he's fighting the asshole who's shooting fucking toxin. That's what he's doing.
Dark Maggot
Wrong
says,
place
oh,
in the
PS3,
head.
Xbox
Where's the
360
fucking
frame rates,
ladder?
I do not miss you. Indeed.
Tell me there is none? Oh my god. Good news, I didn't just get poisoned. I managed to avoid it. Bad news, I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to go. That's instant death right there. Beware of strong poison. Yep.
Oh.
Oh, come on, you fucking
Oh
asshole.
no!
There. Bullshit.
Thanks for the memories.
The thing that gets me, look how dead on he is with the shots. He's hitting me perfectly. If I were there, I would be getting hit by those. Did he stop? I think he stopped. I think I have to drop down over here.
No, I don't have my healing out. That's not good. I'm gonna accidentally use this item. Watch. Glow dart fucker.
Fuck you.
What a
Thank
dick.
God. Yes, purple moss clump. Nice. Wanderer. Wow, look at all this stuff. Wanderer armor. I wonder if it's any good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look out!
So let's find out after I kill these assholes. I can't hit it. What's going on? I think this is a game bug. I can't hit these things. Look. Well, they're not doing anything to me.
They are glitched, aren't they? I think they're glitched out.
Managed to kill one. I can't hit this one. Look.
It's invincible. What the fuck? Whoa! I don't remember
I
this.
can't hit it.
It's an invincible enemy.
That
Oh, I
did
used
it.
my special
I had to
ability.
use the fucking sword to kill him.
I used the special ability.
Alright, so I've got this Wanderer equipment. Let's see if it's any good.
Wow. So glitchy. John, I don't know if I ever did a run where I used the
Not
miracles
really.
or so much. I did do a
Keep it again. Oh,
full
wait, actually,
magic run of Dark Souls 1 years later. Remember, I did like 4 runs. This was the first. Then I did the guided tour run where I came back to Ret Capture and I live streamed it and everyone dropped me weapons and walked me through the game with summons. Then I did the redemption run. That was the one where they dropped the Knight's Halberd, Black Knight Halberd, and I did the whole playthrough with that. The 4th run was the magic run. And that one I did sorceries, right? So yeah, I did sorceries. I never really did miracles or anything like that.
just
No.
check the gloves. Oops. Oh, I've had better gauntlets I never equipped. Hard leather gauntlets. Oops. I should have equipped those 100 years ago. The Wanderer Machete.
Manchette. What? Wait.
They've got 13 poison resistance. These have 12 poison resistance. Black leather boots. They look like they're better than the night leggings. They are. Oh shit.
But they weigh more. Wonder if I'm heavy load.
Poison resistance. My night helm only has 6 poison resistance. Standard helm has 8 poison resistance. Fuck, I'll go back to the night helm. And that's it, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna end up being over encumbered again. Watch. I'm gonna have fat rolling.
Let's double check. Wanderer's Coat, 21 poison resistance. Black leather armor has 31 poison resistance.
Yeah, this is the next part's the rage quit. This is it.
19 poison. I'll go Armor of the Glorious. Okay, so
This is it. This next part's the final part. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea why I quit. Because at this point, I thought I'd be like so angry, and I'm not. You can hear I'm level-headed. I'm still kind of trying to understand stuff, right? I don't know. Let's find out. We're about to see the final 10 minutes of the playthrough. Why did I quit it? Let's find out. It even says final question mark.
oh. Armor. Yeah, no shit.
You don't
Stating
remember
the
this.
obvious. Be wary of a flyer. Rating 6. Really? Okay. flying enemies. Yep. Oh God. There's one right here. Oh, I fucked him up. Ooh, let's do him. Ooh. Aha, this is what he's talking about. Yeah, fuck you. Alright, more bugs.
Oh
Trying to
no.
poison me, boy?
More coming.
Fucking out of healing spells, that sucks. There's a lot of bugs down here, man. They're weak, but...
Ew, the blood sound. Ew.
It
Stab him.
fucking won't unstick from my legs. The bugs get stuck to your fucking legs, man. This shit's annoying. Can't see nothing. So I gotta drop down? Can't see where to go here. Oh, here
Ah,
they are.
right there.
Their dead bodies are blocking the way I'm supposed to go. Look at this.
Oh,
Look
boy.
at this.
Look how many there are. Oh my god. I'm completely surrounded. No! Oh
I have no
no!
idea what just happened.
Oh no, this is awful. No, 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 no. In poison right now. I'm in poison. I have to move. I have to move.
Why am I
No.
poisoned? Oh my god. I got poisoned for standing in this water.
It's poison water.
I'm fucked.
I'm fat rolling and I'm in poison water. The funny part is there is
Yo, I
a
move so slow.
bonfire. If I keep running one direction and hug a wall, I would find a bonfire. But I don't know
I'm
that,
out
of
of the water,
course.
at least.
Look at this nightmare. Look at the frame rate. Look at the frame rate. Heal. Playing in slow-mo.
Jesus Christ, dude. I almost ate it right there. I had no idea that this water was gonna poison me. The water poisons you. I'm so
Wow.
fucked.
Look at his frame rate. His frame rate is going into almost the teens.
My weapon
Now
is at
weapon
risk.
at
Oh,
risk.
good.
Weapon
That's
at
fucking
risk.
delightful. That my weapon is at risk. I'm gonna have to equip another weapon.
Wow.
And look, these dead bodies will not disconnect. That is so stupid. Hint. What the fuck is that? Now there's something else new over there. Oh, come on.
Poison.
I'm not even in the water and I got poisoned. Wow, dude. I'm done. That's it. I'm completely done. There's no way I can survive now. It's over. I only
Wow.
have one Estus flask left, which I have to use right now. I only have one more cure for poison, right? No, I'm done. I have no more cures for poison.
Oh my god.
It's
I'm so
over.
done.
And there's still more coming. They're still coming. Look. There's still more enemies coming. I'm fucked.
Oh, OMG, thank you for a super sticker. I think I know why I quit now. I got to this part and I'm probably thinking in my head, this probably isn't even the hardest part of the game, right? Keep in mind, at this point, this is the hardest game I've literally ever played in my life, besides maybe Ninja Gaiden 1. So I'm thinking, why do I want to keep doing this and torture myself? when I'm not enjoying myself, right?
You need to have like ridiculous poison resistance to survive this area.
Wow.
There's still more coming. They're still coming. Holy shit, dude.
Done. Would I ever do a throwback would I ever do a retro react to my first Demon Souls run? I think that was also camera, correct? I don't think it was direct capture yet. As long as it wasn't direct capture, because the direct, I want to keep this stuff on this channel, the real throwback stuff. You know what I mean? Like before camera. Maybe later on we could go to camera, but for now I want to stay with the old stuff. So as long as it was pre-camera, I would consider it. Or pre-capture, I would consider it.
I can't see anything. It's pitch black. It's literally pitch black. I don't know what's going on right now.
I know what's going on. I'm dying.
I'm poisoned again. It's over. It's over. It's too hard, man. This part is absolutely butt-fucking ridiculously hard. Look, I can't even get out. They don't even let you get out of the water. Look, I can't. I couldn't get out of the water. Wow.
Wow.
This is fucking nonsense. I'm dead. Yeah, you need to cross the water, but I don't know what you're supposed to do in this water. Okay, I just died for no reason.
You know what's funny?
I died
I think
for
that's
absolutely no reason.
I'm not even kidding you. See that concrete structure ahead of me? That's the bonfire. If you go in there and you run up, there's a bonfire right there. And I didn't know it. It's literally just a few feet in front of me. I'm almost positive that's a bonfire. Oh, man.
So there's no way for me to survive this without 100 poison healing items, which I don't have, without poison resistant armor, which I don't have. I would have to actually leave this area to go get those things in order to survive. I think it's over, and my sword's gonna break. So I'm ridiculously boned. I don't see any way I can beat this area.
With the whole sword thing, does the sword auto repair itself after you die, or do you still have to repair it? That I don't remember the whole weapon breaking mechanic of this game, because it's been so long since they had one. So I actually don't remember if that's something that fixes itself or not.
Without going back and backtracking for hours, leveling up other weapons, finding our poison-resistant armor, finding poison healing items, I think I'm done. I don't think I can progress any further in the game without spending countless hours to do it, which I just don't want to do. I just don't think, again, with other games coming out, especially this next week coming up, Batman Arkham City coming out.
Oh my God, Batman Arkham City was coming up. No wonder I wanted to drop this game.
I just don't think I want to play this game anymore. I think I've reached a point where it's not a bad game. It's just, it's too much of a time investment. It's too much of a difficulty curve for me when I know I'm not going to only invest time in this game. There's other games I want to play. And it's just it's frustrating. Absolutely. It's frustrating because the game isn't bad. It's just too fucking hard. It's just really too fucking hard. For the average person, you are not going to want to invest this kind of time and effort into this game. It's not impossible to beat. It's just really fucking hard to beat. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to regroup here. I may or may not resume. I mean, at this point, I'm already going to be busy anyway. For those watching this when it's new, I'm going to New York Comic Con on Saturday, so I'll be busy all day then. Sunday, I've actually got some personal stuff to do. So really, I only had about one more day to play this until I moved on to new games anyway. And maybe I'll just do something else. I don't know. There are other games that came out that I didn't play that maybe I should jump on now. I don't know. So, all right. So unfortunately, that's pretty much it for now for Dead Souls. Dark Souls, I don't know what else to do in the game without backtracking for hours, which I just don't have any desire to do. When I'm playing a game, I have to, realize if it's a game that I don't like, it's not that I don't like this game, but if there's a game that I don't like and I tough through it, it's because I'm, usually I'm like, okay, if I tough through it, it'll be over in a couple hours. This game, if I tough through this one part and I go back and I get, you know, poison-resistant armor, and I grind and I get better weapons or whatever, and I come back, there's just going to be another part even fucking harder after this. That I have to spend
remember? That's what I just said.
more time to beat. And for me, this just doesn't lend itself to that kind of playthrough. You know what I mean? You don't want to see me grinding for 700 hours. This playthrough would probably be hundreds of parts. And,
Oh, would have
yeah,
been. This is only Blighttown, so after this, you got to go fight Quelaag. You ring the second bell. That starts opening up the 4 path areas to go to the 4 big bosses, right? So I would have had to do the underground catacombs to get to Nido. I would have had to go do New Londo to get to 4 Kings. I would have had to... I'm trying to remember where the big 4 are. Oh, the other way, the Demon Ruins to get to... whatchamacallit? Bed of Chaos. And then who's the 4th one? I can't remember. Oh, Seed the Scaleless. So I have to go through the the big fucking library or whatever, right? To get to Seed the Scaleless in the catacombs. So that would have taken, I mean, just think about that. All those 4 together is probably twice as long as what I've done so far. So probably, no lie, this playthrough would have been like 200 parts for me to beat if I had done it back in the day.
like I said, I just don't want to put that kind of a time investment into this particular game. So for now, this is probably the last part. But I may or may not come back to it. I guess we'll have to see. But that's it for now.
So what's funny is I left it at that. I left it at, oh, let's wait and see. I didn't outright say, oh, I'm quitting. I'm canceling it, right? I actually just said, oh, let's wait and see. And then I never went back to it. And if I remember correctly, right? So hold on a second here. So that video
Okay, so
was put out October 14th, 2011. And then my review was also, wow, I did the review the same day. I literally just sat right down and the same day I reviewed it. And by the way, look, how can you rate a game when you rage quit it? 2,300 comments on the video. Step back casual, get good. One of the most controversial and polarizing games in human history, no. Get good, you casual. All right, let's do a final video of this. This will be funny. Here we go. All right, guys, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Let's do this. This will be fun. All right. We probably won't watch the whole thing. Have a good night, Derek. We probably won't watch the whole thing. We'll skim through it, but I think the comments are more interesting. All right, here we go. Okay, everyone, welcome to the final part of the Retro React to Dark Souls 1. Now, technically, we've reacted to all the gameplay. That same night when I quit the game, I reviewed it. The Hateful Truth review. Now, keep in mind, this is me reviewing a game I haven't beaten yet. All right? So, let's see what I have to say quickly, and then I want to look at the comments. We're not going to watch the whole video simply because this video is 30 minutes long. But I'm just curious. Let's see here.
what's going on, everyone? And welcome to another edition of the Hateful Truth game review series. My air conditioner is getting fucking loud as hell, and I'm about to go punch it. Shut up. Okay. Sorry about that.
No place
And
in Connecticut.
why not? Start a unique review with a unique beginning, right? Today we are going to talk about an extremely unique game. Today we are going to talk about an extremely controversial game. A game that is probably one of the most polarizing games in human history, okay?
This review was done right away, so this is still about 13 years ago, right? I mean, look how different I look now. Now my face is a lot skinnier than this. But of course, my whole beard is now gray. Back then, it was like super dark hair, right?
Okay? And I have mixed feelings about it. I'll be honest, I did not beat it. And the reason I did not beat it is because the game requires such a massive investment of time in order to beat it that I actually just, number one, didn't want to invest that much time into this particular game. And number two, I actually stopped having fun with the game. Now, not to say that that is going to be the case for everyone who plays this game. Just like every Hateful Truth review, we're going to be fair, and we're going to talk about the pros, the cons, we're going to discuss all the aspects of the game, and then I'm going to give you my final opinion on it and how I think it should really be scored when you are comparing it to all the other games out there, and when you are comparing it to what the average gamer is going to be looking for, because that's...
Are there segments? It said there were Oh, look, there are segments, but this doesn't make sense. How could there be segments? Oh, it's done a little differently. Difficulty, the Soul system. Dark Souls is not a bad game. Let's see difficulty. Let's skip to that.
The difficulty, okay? It's grueling. It's difficult. Now, there's two different kinds of difficulty. There's difficulty because there's a sharp learning curve, and then there's a difficulty because the game makers were fucking malicious. This game has both, okay? Yes, there's a very strong learning curve in learning the controls and learning the way the world works. And
By the way, this is back when I used to put hair product in my hair, like hair gel, to keep it. So basically, my hair here is hard because I have hair gel in it. You'll notice when I turn my head, there's like spikes sticking out. Because what would happen is my hair would be pushed back and then it would curl out as it dried. It would go whoop and curl out at the back of my head. I stopped using it because I started getting really bad skin rashes from it. Like the whole back of my neck and the top of my ears would get like hard and dried out skin. I was like, oh, it's disgusting. So I stopped. I just started using water. And today I use nothing. Today I just basically brush my hair in the morning. That's it.
that kind of stuff. But well, for the most part, here's how you succeed in the game.
I can't bring back the hair gel. I literally explained why. I have sensitive skin. It makes my skin be really disgusting. So that's why I stopped using it.
You play apprehensively. You play carefully. You got to think like, if I were in real life, would I want to fight 5 guys at once or 1 guy? And you play it carefully. And most of the time, if you play with common sense, you will succeed. The things that piss me off about the game are things that have nothing to do with common sense. Things that are traps. Things that are meant to intentionally fuck you and make you have to replay multiple times things that you've already sped through and already beaten, but you have to beat them over and over and over to get to the next part. And there will be times when you will instantly die, and you're like, well, now I know that I instantly died that way. There was no way for me to know that before, but now I have to replay 15 minutes of gameplay to get back to where I was, okay? And that's fucking frustrating as hell, dying just for the sake of dying, for the sake of trial and error, until you figure out, should I have done X or should I have done Y here? And you say,
and quite frankly, the more you play FromSoft games, what you actually realize, that's what they are. It's not like, oh, I instantly reacted. I had a great reaction to something I saw. It's memorization. Once you fail, then you see how you failed. You remember how you failed, so you don't fail the same way twice. In fact, that's how you beat the bosses. You have to memorize their patterns. It's very rare you're going to run into a tough boss fight and just react to everything magically, perfectly. You got to see the boss pattern, memorize the pattern, then you'll be able to dodge or get around it, right? Instant death trap, know it's there, find a way to get around it. That's how the games are. At that time, again, I was playing mostly AAA mainstream games. No games were like that for me. So this was the first experience I had with like an ultra frustrating game of expecting you to replay, and memorize things.
oh, I should have done Y, but there was no way for me to learn that without dying and having to replay stuff, okay? Now, another thing that pisses me off about the game, the saving system and the soul system. The way the game works is the more things you kill, you earn souls. And the souls are used for multiple things. You can buy things from vendors.
That's a really nice looking box, is it not? I got a steel box tin there, it looks like. That's a nice looking game box. It's pretty sweet.
Weapons and items. You can level up your weapons and armor at blacksmiths. You can level up your character at bonfires. Bonfires are fires that you find, that allow you to save your game. And I like aspects of it and I don't like aspects of it. What I like is every time you find a bonfire, you automatically replenish all your healing items. That's cool. I like that. What I don't like is you automatically respawn every enemy in the game except for the uniques and the bosses, okay? So, you just spent 40 minutes to find this fucking bonfire. Yes, I finally did it. And now, every enemy you just killed has reappeared. And it could really be frustrating because the problem is the game doesn't have a lot of bonfires. The bonfires aren't very frequent. The ones that you...
Way less bonfires in Dark Souls 1 than in future Dark Souls games. In fact, I'd almost argue the FromSoft games just kept increasing the amount of those checkpoints every new game, right? Now take a look at Elden Ring. Elden Ring has shitloads of those points of grace, right?
Find are few and far between, and a lot of the times what the game ends up doing is giving you paths back to previous bonfires so that if you die, you can respawn from that bonfire and then come back. The problem being, a lot of the times you have to grind through dozens of enemies to get back to where you were when you died. And you might say, well, why do you need to get back to that exact place where you died? And the answer is, Like I said, you gain souls as you kill things, and that's the currency of the game. It's necessary to get souls to succeed in this game and do anything in this game. But when you die, you lose them all, okay? You lose every soul that is on your body. And what happens is a green mist appears where you died. So now you have to go back to your whatever previous bonfire you touched, and from there, fight your way back to where you were and touch the green mist. And I could understand that if there was a checkpoint system, meaning, okay, you died halfway through the dungeon, so the checkpoint is at the beginning of the dungeon, get to the center of the dungeon again and get your souls back. But it's not. It's go back to the previous bonfire, which could literally be 10 minutes away from the beginning of the dungeon, and then you have to get from the beginning of the dungeon to where you were, and it's so frustrating to have to repeatedly do this over and over. Because as I said, the game...
I don't know. I think my review is pretty level-headed, don't you? Like, a lot of people hated this review. Did you see the comments? But I think this review is quite level-headed. No? Am I wrong? Haseo says, I remember waiting for you to finish games so I could hear your game reviews, and many of these helped me to decide if I wanted to buy said game. There you go.
So unforgiving, and when you first come up against certain areas and certain obstacles, you will die repeatedly. And, you know, dying repeatedly is going to piss you off because you have to keep going back and grinding back through shit you've already beaten.
By the way, look. Does it look familiar? Look what's behind me right now, and look what's right here. Same picture. Yep. There's the tire. It's blue. There's the checkerboard. Yep. It's right there. It was on my wall, and here it is behind me right now, 13 years later. Pretty cool.
To get to where you were. And it really is frustrating, that repetition aspect, especially for people who think, you know, their time is precious. My time is precious. I don't want to replay the same part of the game 42 times just because there's another obstacle that I need to learn how to beat, and then I die the first time, go back, pass that one, then die at another one, go back, and you just keep replaying that same part of the game over and over and over until you finally get to the next bonfire. It's extremely time-consuming, frustrating, and for me, boring. And that's really where I want to go next with this review, is the difference between what I feel is challenge in a game and actually becoming hard work, something considered actual work, and the difference between having fun and putting in time and feeling accomplished, okay? Dark Souls, for me, is a kind of game that it's work, meaning it's so hard, okay? And keep in mind, I'm not a hardcore gamer. Like I said, I don't usually play games like this, you know? I play everything, but I don't usually play games that are this hard. I didn't...
Right. I always played the big AAA games, but let's be honest, the big AAA games were always watered down, dumbed down, not very tough. So this was literally the hardest game I had played as a YouTuber at this time.
Play Demon Souls. So maybe it is actually even harder for me because I didn't have a background in what kind of a game this was going to be. But, that being said, for me, the fact that you have to, oh, you died, go back to a bonfire, grind for another 10 minutes to get back to where you were, that's work. That's repetitive, boring, not fun to have to repetitively do this kind of stuff over and over and over because they decided to make this game so hard, okay? For some people, they would actually probably feel accomplished and say, wow, I got past this part that I was stuck on for 2 hours. That feels great. For me, having to replay the same thing for 2 fucking hours straight isn't my idea of fun. And when I play a video game, okay, I expect a video game, unless it is a competitive video game and I am participating in an actual tournament or competition, a video game is something that's supposed to be sat down, learned, sure, there has to be some kind of a period of learning, but then played and enjoyed, okay? And repetition to the point of how much Dark Souls makes you repeat certain things, unless, of course, you're using a strategy guide so you know exactly what you're supposed to do, or you found some exploits so you have godlike armor now and you don't die and stuff like that. The repetition makes the game boring, and it actually makes...
Can you imagine 2011 Phil knowing that 13 years later, I would be spending 5 hours on bosses in, like, Elden Ring, right? Melania and Radon. Like, you imagine you talk to young Phil about this 13 years ago and say, hey, 31-year-old Phil, just so you know, or excuse me, not 31, 27, 28-year-old Phil? I would have been 28 here. Hey, 28-year-old Phil, just so you know, when you're 42 years old, you'll be fighting bosses in the latest FromSoft game for 5 to 6 hours. I would have been like, are you out of your fucking mind? I probably would have taken that game and said, no, never. I would have thrown it out of my window and banished it outside of my condo. I want nothing to do with this if I had known this, right? How things change. Then again, if you told, you know, 28-year-old Phil that when I was 42, I was going to be way better at Street Fighter. And I was actually going to be like, you know, doing really good stuff in games. That's like, you know what I mean? I probably wouldn't have believed you then either. Because at this point, I didn't even care about Street Fighter. I was just dicking around with fighting games. So
the game become what I consider work. You're putting in so much time, so much dedication to beat this game and to be good at it that it's not proportionate to the amount of fun that you get out of the game. Now that's my opinion. There may be people that like this kind of thing. They maybe actually think that the common game is too easy. They like challenging things.
there you
For
go.
me,
This is the most level-headed review. I don't know why people freaked out at it and were angry at me for doing this review. This sounds so fair to me.
I have no problem
And this is 13 years later. This still sounds very fair to me.
with challenge, but I think Dark Souls is challenging to the point where if I'm going to put in this much time and effort and repetition, I'd rather go do something else. I would. Maybe I'd like to go fucking learn something that could actually help me in the real world. You know what I mean? If I'm going to put in this many hours of time and dedication into something, I want to get something out of it. And hate to say it, but 99.9% of the people that play Dark Souls don't get paid for it like I am, because I get paid by when people watch my videos. Most people are going to say, no, this game, it requires too much fucking effort to beat it. And I don't know. I mean, I really think
What's funny is I was getting paid. Look at the views on the videos. Part 1, probably maybe a couple $100. That final part when I quit, probably maybe $150. All that entire playthrough together probably made me like $1,000. Seriously, if not more. And yet, even that wasn't enough to convince me to keep playing it. I was like, I want to do other games. I find other games more fun. So most people were not making no money at all playing that game, yet they toughed through it. It's like, wow, people really were dedicated back then. You know, today, now you have so many guides. The wiki is available that explains everything to you on how to play it. There's 5 zillion walkthroughs of this game on YouTube. Now, if you want to get into FromSoft games, you absolutely, positively can do it in a way where you can educate yourself and learn. Back then, it didn't exist, so it was like, you're just trying to figure it out for yourself on the fly. It's like torture in some cases. You know what I mean?
I really think that indifferent people will like this game. There is an audience for this game. People who like these extremely hard, challenging games. They don't mind buying one game for $60 and playing it for 2 months. You know what I mean? They'll play it for 2 months and say, wow, that was a great game. For me, I want to play all the cool games. I have to get onto other games. I don't have the time to spend to dedicate to one fucking game just because the game makers felt that this game had to be as difficult as it is. And that's another thing that I do want to say. I really...
And there you go, too. Like, that was different. Most people, when they buy a game or two, they only play 1 or 2 games. They're not playing juggling a million games like I was. That's another reason, you know, being a YouTuber, trying to get through so many playthroughs, how was I going to have enough time to dedicate to get good at this game when I had a million other games coming out? I didn't. Today's a lot different, the way I do stuff. But back then, I was always constantly trying to rush through every new release. So my situation was very unique. Many people out there, including many of you here right now watching, maybe like, yeah, I only usually play 1 game at a time. I would dedicate a ton of time to beating Dark Souls. There you go. So that was why it was so different for me.
I feel that From Software, the designers of this game, really made the selling point of the game that it is so hard and unforgiving. Honestly, outside of that, what is very unique about Dark Souls? I mean, it's a dungeon crawler. You fight bosses. You use magic. You use healing items. You've played games like this before. Honestly, the only unique thing about the game is that it's so fucking difficult that you will spend a ridiculous amount of time.
And you know what? The truth is, if you think about all FromSoft games, because you can argue, well, that's not true because Demon Souls, Dark Souls, they're gothic horror plus difficulty. But what about Bloodborne? Oh, well, that's like British horror. What's the other thing? Cthulhu-like, right? Like Lovecraftian horror plus difficulty. Okay, what about Sekiro? Like Japanese horror plus difficulty. Okay, you can keep arguing that, but it's like, no, what's the common factor between all of the franchises? The difficulty and the mechanics of the difficulty. The bonfire save point. The difficulty of the combat being slightly delayed no matter what. The dodge doesn't exactly come out when you press it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all have that commonality, but really it is the difficulty that ties them all together. For sure.
Learning it and having to play it completely differently from any other video game that you've played.
Right.
So, is that enough to sell a game? You know what
Yes, it is. And we all know that now, but this was my first experience with it. Now you could be like, oh yeah, that'll sell games for sure. That's FromSoft's shtick. And now look of all the different Souls-likes that have come out, other companies riding the coattails of FromSoft to make popular franchises like Lies of P, Another Crab's Treasure, Lords of the Fallen. You know, yeah, there's tons of other companies doing it too. Neo.
I mean, you just paid $60 to spend 80 hours playing a difficult game. But is that enough? For me, I judge a game off of everything. Innovation, gameplay, but fun factor is also a major part. And for me, unless I'm, winning at a game, I'm not necessarily having fun.
See, so there you go. So people are like, see, you're a noob, get good, because you only have fun when you're winning, instant win. You want a game that it's easy to beat. I mean, in reality, what I was really saying is I want a game that's quick to beat. That's actually what I was saying. I want a game that I know I can get through it within, say, a week to 2 weeks tops, because I need to get onto all the next games. Most people don't have that problem. I did, because that was my job, you see?
Now, again, some people would like to spend 80 hours to beat this game, and then they get the fun out of it. For me, 80-hour investment into one game just to beat it is too much. It's work. It's considered work. And so for me, for a person like me, you're probably going to think this game is not a good investment. You're going to say, well, it's okay, it's good to a point, but then when you finally get to the most difficult parts, like for me, when I got to Blight Town, which is a part of the game where it's so hard, okay? You're fighting completely unique enemies. You never fought anything like them before. They're killing you with only a couple hits. You get poisoned every time you get hit. You only have limited items to cure the poison. Then later on, you end up walking into a bog, which is unavoidable, which poisons you while you're in there. And it's just like, it's enough. It's enough. I've had enough to the point where I don't want to invest any more time into this game because I know it's going to take me another 4 hours to get through this part of the game. And I'm just not getting enough reward out of this game. I'm not getting enough fun factor that it's worth it for me to grind through this fucking bull.
And I think that everyone, if you're not having fun with a game, you should have the ability to say, I don't want to play it anymore. For me, this was my first experience quitting a game like this, and people gave me such shit. They were like, dude, you rage quit, you're a piece of shit, you suck. This was for some people, this was the turning point where they started to not like me. For some people, it was the Metal Gear Solid HD playthroughs, like Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. That was when they started to not like me. For a lot of people, it was when I got with my ex, and my ex became a part of my content. That was the turning point. But basically, this was like one of the 3 things that got common opinion against me. Before this, people actually just outright liked everything I did. They're like, yeah, this is fine. This is good, But this was kind of the turning point where people started to say, oh, you see, he just wants easy mode games so he can get views and make money. He doesn't deserve any of his popularity. And it was this big kind of toxic turn against me that happened this was the starting point, and then 2012 was a pivotal year, and then basically when I moved out here in 2014, that was the big turning point, where like all of the internet started to turn against me.
Bullshit, and get to the next part of the game, and that next bonfire.
But the funny part is, do I sound like I'm being unfair to Dark Souls in this review? This sounds pretty level-headed and fair to me, especially I'm explaining my situation, how it's different from most other people's. But people really didn't like it. They were angry with me.
And keep playing. So, it's a unique style of game. I understand the people who would like it, but the common person probably isn't going to want to put up with the amount of difficulty that this game requires, the amount of repetition and work that this game requires to beat it. So,
and that's the truth, because if you look, Dark Souls 1 originally was not an insanely huge seller. The games grew in popularity over time and built up a fan base. And then when Elden Ring came out, that was the one that absolutely exploded in popularity and made these games become mainstream. But before then, it was kind of like this more niche audience, and then it grew a little more, and then it grew a little more. Each new iteration, like Bloodborne, that got a little bit more people. Sekiro, that got a little bit more people. I mean, Sekiro won Game of the Year, right? And that's really where they got their mainstream attention. And then Elden Ring, oh my God. So at this point in 2011, I think what I'm saying rung true, but then over time, the games became way more and more mainstream popular. And let's also be honest, they got easier. Every one gets progressively easier. Everyone could argue Dark Souls 1 is probably the hardest one, right?
honestly, for me, in comparison to all the other games that I've played, and especially the games recently, Dark Souls is not a bad game. In fact, it's a good game. In fact, in some parts, it's a great game. When you figure out how to do something that's difficult, or when you kill a really big cool boss, you actually say, yes, this is great. But then you kind of get disappointed because, like, fuck, now I got to spend another couple hours figuring out where to go. Now I got to spend another couple hours grinding through a new dungeon till I get to another place where I can say, ah, that felt good. And for me, those spots are too few and far between. So, for me, in comparison to all the other games that I've played this year, I'm going to be honest, I'm actually going to give Dark Souls an 8. An 8 out of 10. And I know
I gave a game I didn't even finish and had strong criticisms of an 8 out of 10. And people disliked me for that. Figure that one out. PS3 Troop says, I can't lie, I didn't like that you were so critical of Metal Gear Solid series. I was a fanboy at the time, but I didn't hate you for that. I still watched your playthrough. There you go.
you were all expecting me to probably slam the game and say that it's a bad game. It's not a bad game by any means. It's just a fucking hard-ass game to play. For me, it's not Game of the Year. And I know a lot of people might disagree. It's going to be those people who love this style of difficult game.
For me, there were 2 Game of the Year candidates, Skyrim and Batman Arkham City, and I gave it to Skyrim. Yep.
And unique gameplay in that, you know, it is so difficult. But for me, the fact that the game is difficult doesn't make it a game that makes it so amazingly good. I think that's good to appeal to that niche audience, and some people are going to love it for that, but definitely the common person is not going to love it for that. So for me, judging it off of fun factor, the fact that the common person won't want to invest the amount of repetition and work that it takes to beat this game, I can't give it any higher than an 8, okay? So that's Dark Souls in a nutshell. I hope that you now have a more fair and balanced understanding of what this game is. And if it is for your forte to go out there and spend $60 to spend, 80 hours on a game and repetitively die, and you're okay with that as long as you can eventually overcome it, this is your game. But if you're the kind of person like me who doesn't want to put ridiculous amounts of work into a video game, something you're supposed to be doing, that you're not competing, you're not trying to win money doing this, you're just playing a single-player game, a campaign, and you don't want to put that kind of investment into it, this isn't going to be your game. And I get the feeling that probably it's like an 80-20 split. 20% of the people will love it, 80% of the people will not want to play this game. So it's an 8 out of 10. Could be.
And you know what? It is a testament that the ones that became uber popular, like Elden Ring, had the most tools to overcome that level of challenge, right? There's Ash summons. You can summon co-op partners. There's a million different builds. There's a million different ways to level. If you can't beat something, you could go do something else. In this case, I had to beat Blighttown. If you don't, the game's over. But in Elden Ring, I can't beat this. Go off and do 10 more things, right? Exactly. So yeah, and the funny part again is I didn't hate on the game. I liked it. I just thought it was too hard for me. But people hated this review and were very upset with me that I would, well, how dare you review a game you didn't beat?
Better,
right?
But
Like, take a look here.
Hold
on.
Difficult.
Take a look at the comments. How can you, here you go. How can you rate a game you didn't beat? Get good, you casual. If you didn't learn the plunging attack from earlier, you mean the tutorial messages on the other side of that door? Yeah, I missed it because I didn't even understand what those were. Why are you still alive? From 2014, someone left that comment on the video. Incompetence is an extremely annoying thing to watch. The time-consuming bit is a lack of skill, his failure to realize he isn't as good as he thinks he is. You know, one of the things, I totally remember one of the points I made that everyone made fun of me for was this. I said, I don't like the fact that this game expects that you're supposed to research. Like, there's literal things in the game that aren't explained that you need to research to understand. Like, you don't actually know the leveling system, how it works. You don't know how a build works. You have to kind of basically research to figure that out. So you need a strategy guide. You got to go online to a video or a wiki, and then you'll get it. And once you get it, then it's better, but you don't understand it at first. And people were like, oh, how dare you? You should be researching all the games you play and stuff. I'm like, but that's not me. I like to play games cold. I want to go in without any preconceived notion of what that game is and experience it for the first time as I play it, not because I've looked into it for hours earlier than that, you know? And that I think to this day, now what's happened 13 years later is everyone does this. Everyone knows every piece of every game before they even buy it. So by the time you buy it, there's like no surprises anymore, right? There's like nothing special anymore. And that's sad. You know what I'm saying? That's sad that right back then I want to play a game cold and understand it. And this game, Dark Souls, was very hard to do that and enjoy. You had to go out of your comfort zone to go research or whatever. And I didn't like that, but people give me shit for it, for saying that. Look, casual, I'm casual, DSP Gaming. Yeah, did this guy not even hear what I just said? In the review, I outright say yes, because this is a game that I'm not competing. I'm not looking to be better than you at it. I'm not in a competition. This isn't Street Fighter or Call of Duty where you're competing. It's a single-player game. And this guy goes, casual. Yeah, that's the point. That's what I'm saying. For me, gaming is a casual thing you do to have enjoyment. I'm not trying to challenge myself with games that are uber difficult. What's the point of that? Today, people like to see this. They like to see me challenge myself at FromSoft because they get some enjoyment out of seeing me fail, rage, but then persevere, right? How many people right now are enjoying my fight with Radon at the end of the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC? Because that's exactly what it was, correct? But back then, that's not what it was, you know? Look at this. This fat pig can't stop burping in his videos. 33 thumbs up. But you see, this is 9 years ago, so this would have been 2015. So see what I said? This video is 2011. You notice most of the negative comments here that are getting voted up are more recent than that. See that? Yeah. Most of them are more recent. Most of the negative comments are from like 2014, 2015. See? Because this is when people started turning against me and hated my guts. See, why are you a casual? DSP does not have the skill necessary to play Dark Souls with style and finesse. He lacks concentration, basic skill solving skills, and patience. Look, amen, here's my thumbs up. I quit after 2 hours trying to beat the Capra Demon, which consisted of an approximately 150 seconds inside his room. That one only got 2 thumbs up, right? That one only got 2 thumbs up because it was actually a positive vote, right? Anything that disagrees with me got upvoted. Anything that agrees with me, basically no one voted on, right? So there you go. All right, so folks, look at that. Look at that face to end it. That is it for my retro react to my original Dark Souls 1 run in 2011. That is epic. I'm glad we did it. Like, that's the kind of content I really enjoyed putting out for this channel because I had never gone back and watched that playthrough, ever. You know, I remembered certain moments of it and stuff that I put in other series like Project 7, but I had never gone back and watched that, ever. And that was super fun to be able to interact with this live audience 13 years later, to re-experience it. And boy, I timed it with a DLC for Elden Ring. This worked really well. So this is a good one. I hope you enjoyed. I hope if you really did enjoy this series, please consider liking the videos, leaving comments, and tell people. Say, hey, Phil reacted to his original playthrough. You might really like that if you liked his old stuff. It's really fun to see him today in the modern day react to the classics, right? And thank you all. You guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting the streams. This has been an awesome one. You know, we've been doing this for 5 months on and off, and now we finally finished it. And it was really cool. So thank you all so much. And it was a great time. I hope that we can do this with more of the classic playthroughs. Let me know what you feel are the classic playthroughs from back in the day that I was using a camera to record that you would like to see me do a reaction to. All right? But in the meantime, thank you for Retro React of Dark Souls 1. It was a great time. I will see you soon for more. Okay. So guys, that is it for tonight. People are asking, okay, what's next? Let me answer that for you. Starting next week, we are returning to Mario and Sonic at the 2012 London Olympics because guess what? The real World Olympics start this week. So we're going to be doing it for a couple of weeks while it coincides with the real Olympics. That's going to be really neat, okay? After that, I have some ideas, but one of the ideas people said is, can we go back and watch me do my PS Home exploration sessions? PS Home used to be this social network experiment, almost like a Second Life style clone that they put on PlayStation 3 for a while. And I would go every once in a while, like once a year, I would go and explore that and see what it was. And it's funny because it's all different time periods of Sony history. We can see their games that were popular and stuff that's going on in there. That could be pretty fun to do, I think. So I think for the next 2 weeks, we'll do Mario and Sonic at the London Olympics and finish that. And then after that, we'll do maybe some of the PS Home stuff. And then we'll go from there. I'm sure you guys are going to come up with some good stuff. When we hit the fall, FYI, we could do horror stuff. Like, we can actually pick some of my classic horror playthroughs, like maybe Resident Evil 5 or maybe my first run ever in Resident Evil 1. All that stuff was done with a camera. So how cool would it be to see me do those original runs and react to them together live? That would be pretty neat, would it not? So I think we should start doing horror stuff September, October. Okay? All right, guys. Well, thank you so very much. I had a great time with all of you. You guys are an awesome audience. Thank you for the support, those who supported. Tomorrow, remember, over on DSP Gaming, we're going to have a full day of gameplay. We're going to have a podcast, the return of Fallout 4 on the first stream, to try to wrap up the playthrough and finish the Nuka World DLC, and Stardew Valley on the late stream. And now we have to figure out what it is that we want to do on Tuesday, because we have to start something new, and I don't know what it's going to be. So we have to talk about this and figure it out tomorrow. Okay? And so same time, same place next week here. Mario and Sonic at the 2012 Olympics co-op continuing. All right, guys? Thank you so very much. This was a great, epic, hangout. I really enjoyed doing this over the last 5 months, and I hope that you'll join me next week, okay? Everyone have a good night. Peace out. See you tomorrow.
Hello, everybody. It's your boy, Jordy Jordan. Fat motherfucker himself.
Dark Side Phil here. I'm back.
It's not my fault. This is low. God. I can't even fucking do anything. What is this ugly ass nigga doing?
Let it be known, motherfuckers.
Everything was right. Everything correct. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. Everything was right. Everything correct. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. My nigga, I never failed the mission. What? I never failed the mission. Okay. Phil did it. He masturbated. What? Oh, the camera's on. I don't even know. I need your help and support. Pledge to pay, nigga. Pledge to pay, okay. Pledge to pay, nigga. Pledge to pay, what? 10 years of my hard work trying to raise funds within the next several months to pay my taxes. These fucking trolls financially fuck me over every single fucking year.
It's not my fault. Let's hear it from my nigga.
Everything was right, everything correct. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. Everything was right, everything correct. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
Run that shit back. Pull out your fucking car. Yeah, I'm fucking black. Run that shit back. Grab your balls. Swivel them around. Grab your cock. Swivel them around. You're just walking around with two nuts swinging in a cock. And you don't even realize what you got. Go be a sheriff or cop. You serve no purpose, nigga.
Wasting time.
Black spook in America.
You feel me?
Obsessing over another man you never met. Black crisp sweat. Beat me in a sense.
Soon as I hop on rank, niggas using them Medicaid on gang. Okay. It's not my fault. Let's hear it from my nigga.
Run that shit back.
This dude's on strange.
Everything was right, everything correct. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. Everything was right, everything correct. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.